All right. Hello and welcome. We are the Rollets of Fate. As always, I am Cisco Blanco. I am your Chaos Coordinator and Tail Weaver. And here with me, I have our awesome players as every week. Thank you for keep coming back. And yeah, for your support. It means a lot to us. And tonight we'll play a modified version of Curse Strahd that is very far from Curse Strahd at this point, but we are running this campaign as a campaign in the domains of Dread and potentially out of the domains of Dread, all to do with Vecna and other threats that are coming to the world after Strahd.
Oh,
And with all
what?
that
We're
said,
facing Vecna. What? Spoiler.
well, potentially not facing Vecna, but perhaps the avatar of Vecna. Who
Oh,
knows? Yeah.
okay.
So anyway, without further ado, please, you are the heroes here, my amazing players that put up with my shenanigans every week. Please, why don't you introduce yourselves and your characters? Starting with whoever you want. You can leave more for the last, and then more you can do the announcements right away as I
Oh, okay.
introduce myself. I'm sorry, best for last. So yeah, cool. Who wants to start? Thank you.
I nominate Barrett.
Oh, Barrett, you have been
Yeah,
nominated.
Farad, you've been nominated.
Hey guys, I'm Baz, playing Bloodwick Turtle, a barbarian. Yeah, just ready to fight.
Yeah, the baddest ass barbarian totem warrior in the kingdom. Yeah, right. That's you.
Tortorian.
Yeah, Neil, go on. You wanted to do this, Lilith, please.
I was speaking. Yes, my name is Neil. I play Liv Stallflower, a Wolfforged cleric of the grave. And today she is excited for the festival in her homeland of Aura. Yeah. And I will pass it on to Martin.
Hello, I am Martin. I play Real Tantris. I used to be a Vedalken, but I died in my sleep, and I was reborn. And I play a Chronology Wizard, and sometimes I'm a king, but nobody talks about that. And I'll pass it to Tom.
Oh, thanks. Hi, everyone. I'm Tom. I'm playing Sway Silverspear, and I'm a Phantom Rogue. And I feel like I'm an alien. I'm a legal. I'm a Barovian in Darkon.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? Take a point of inspiration. That really deserves that. D20 inspiration extra just for that. Cool.
If the Barovia, the classic thing, is not in
Yeah.
anymore, right?
I know, right? Amazing. So I think there's only more left after this. Unfortunately, Julia is running a little bit late. Hopefully, all her things will get sorted soon. We wish the best for her. Yeah, cool. Mo, take it
Yes,
away.
it is me. It is I. I am Mo. I am playing Cabal, a Blood Hunter, Goliath, Order of the Ghost Slayer. I just want to say a king doesn't retire their position, so he was never a king in the first place. Anyway, moving on from that, loving this aura place, loving all these old campaign characters, whoever they may be. They're great, and we're gonna find out how they celebrate in this world, and yeah, looking forward to Aura itself. But I guess I'll continue on with the announcements if that's okay, Cisco.
Please, sir. Just to mention quickly before you continue, as I forgot to say Barovia part today, so you all get a D12 inspiration. Don't worry at all.
DM
You won't
mistake.
need it. Yeah, DM didn't have the window open and he improved and forgot to say it. Cool. Take it away,
Okay.
please, sir.
Yes.
D12, everyone.
If you haven't been to our campaign or stream before, and you want to catch up on any of our previous episodes for this campaign, Tuesday campaign, Candlekeep Mystery, and our Wednesday campaign, IO Observation, and any of our one shots, you can find them at our YouTube page at Rollers of Fate D&D. Please, if you haven't subscribed and follow, please do so immediately, and tell your family and friends where to find us, and join with the stories that we are telling. If you want to send us any fan art or messages, please send it to our Rollers of Fate at dnd@gmail.com. And finally, we have a Twitter channel, which is at FateDD, where you can get up-to-date news and other D&D related news. Viewer discretion is advised. If there's anything on the screen that you do not like, please step away and come back, and we'll probably be moved on by then, or maybe not. Then go away again and then come back, and then hopefully we'll be gone then anyway. All right, and I think that's about it. Back to you, Cisco.
All right. Thank you very much, Mo. Thanks to all of you as well for introducing yourselves, as well for playing with me tonight, and also to everyone who's tuning in from home. Please make yourselves comfortable and settled in as we are about to dive into the mists of Ravenloft. All right, so please mute yourselves to do me this honor. Okay, cool. Today, Families and Falling Stars Part 2. Come and join young and old, short and tall. The new Church of Karsus welcomes you all. Salvation is here. Open your door. Previously, the Outsiders ended Strahd and captured his soul in a relic retrieved from the past. The timeline was altered, yet afterwards rectified. Now, our heroes have traveled to Darkon to stop the destruction brought by a golden star that appeared in the domains of Dread after Azalin Rex's escape. This star absorbs the soul of the departed, turning them into zombies. In the Temple of the Inevitable, harried by Karsus visions, the group and Rudolf van Richten overcame many obstacles and achieved their primary goals, eventually traveling through the planar gate leading to the Verdant Shrine in the world of Aura, and finding Siantra Sandrose, protector of the Oathbreaker Helm, amidst battle with Blinsky and the Kola. Despite the Outsiders' aid on the fight, Siantra was killed, but the mighty helm was reacquired and Blinsky was terminated. The Collar, who purposely revealed his involvement in Bloodwick's crew's assassination, fled, swearing revenge. Once Siantra was raised back to life, a brief rest took place, and the group decided to take a quick detour to visit Lilith's former home using the Karsus Shrine network. Deep within the ancient forest of Sol, whilst foraging and conversing, the party traveled to Seltan's Boar Sanctuary, where Vania, Lilith's maker/mom, resides, arriving in time for the Three Moons Festival and celestial spectacle that take place yearly since the Saviors freed Aura from the forces of darkness. The Outsiders were well received, given accommodation, and treated like Lilith's extended family. After happy reunions and cordial introductions, during a late meal with the Saviors, an extensive dialogue occurred involving the Golden Star that also brings undeath to the people of Aura, the appearance of mysterious chapels dedicated to the new Karsus extending his worship to every city, and finally, the finding of an obsidian chronolith that only left a white zetahedron behind after shattering. Darkalus Rex cryptically explained that 3 different tetahedrons are needed to form the chromatic version that will be important for the mission further on. And this is where our story continues today. You are in the wild and wondrous world of Aura. It's a warm, late evening in the idyllic country house where you are. The ancient forest of Sol glows with bioluminescent plants, mushrooms, and flowers that you can see from the window in your large bedroom. The fireplace logs crack as the fire warmth make you feel very cozy. Van Richten and Sianthras also with you. So I leave it to you in case you want to discuss the events that happened today or anything else among yourselves. And I'll put myself on mute, so you are there all in your room with Van Richten and Sianthra.
Well,
Gosh, that was a long fight.
It was.
When
It
do you think
was.
the color will be back? When do you reckon we'll see him again?
See who again?
The caller.
Hopefully never.
I have a feeling we'll see him again, definitely.
Well, why would he come back?
I believe he wants
Because
the
he's like a
helmet.
flu. He just keeps coming back.
He wants the helmet. He wants the magical items.
Well, whatever the case is, hopefully. Well, I'm not too sure, but from what my experience with killing devils and creatures like those, they can't truly be killed. Isn't
Maybe
that
when we
right?
finish, I don't know, but when we finish what we have to do in Darkon, maybe we should go looking for him rather than waiting for him to ambush us.
I thought that's very forward thinking of you, Rill. I thought you might just want to find a nice cozy bed and sleep.
Well, I mean,
No,
I
he's
saw
already
a couple
thinking
of
for afterwards. He just want to get on with it and then.
I saw a couple of items that he was wearing that maybe I would like to, attain.
Acquire.
Yeah. So, he has that, counterspell ring from Strahd, and
Yeah, he shouldn't have that, definitely.
I'm surprised he had
should relieve him.
such an item. Like, how did he acquire that?
he was there when we fought him.
Oh yes, I do remember. And then he left.
Yeah, he left.
Typical of him. Well, I'm sure he won't be bothering us for a while.
I'll put a screen on a little picture there on the screen more for you to imagine. This is the view from the Forest of Soul. You are kind of like deep within this forest. It's nice James Webster art. So yeah, sorry, keep going.
What time of day is it?
So you are now like very late evening. You're getting around 10 o'clock, like the toll of all the day now is kind of like, you feel it. You are like getting to that point. Even you, Lilith, that don't sleep, you feel like you need to switch off for a bit soon. But you still got a little bit of time. So
Okay.
But
how do you think of what could be a good way to lure the caller? I mean, just like we said, he's gonna come soon. Van Richten will start saying, but what do you think will be a good strategy? More magical items, I guess.
I mean, I guess anytime we are near some of the magical items, he might come. Like if we acquire the third tetrahedron, that sounds like a powerful combination. He might come for that.
Yes, those things. I wish I knew that what they did and what is the mission that you will need them for. I don't think I'll get that far.
I don't think it'll be that difficult to find as well. I'm sure, like I mentioned before, the other Crimson Snow members have probably found it already.
And the sanctuary you mentioned, it was called, right?
That is
where
correct.
you are from. I mean, I don't know really. I don't have a clue. I cannot speculate. But I imagine if it's a valuable item, normally they are not strewn about. So maybe it's already, I don't know. Not sure.
Dark Colors thinks he's in that place.
Oh, does he? Your Tell him
Yeah.
not to talk to me, he will say to you.
He's talking to me. Just ignore it if you want.
He is cursed. He's bad news.
Everybody's curse.
Could you?
Your curse. Sorry.
Well, there must be a reason why he would suggest collecting all three of them. I'm sure he knows. Is there a reason?
I think we have to get them together to make the, because the one is black, one is white. We need the one that with all the colors.
The crystal one.
Yeah. The crystal, like a prism, like a rainbow, I guess.
Yes, once they are together, they will become a rainbow. One.
A rainbow.
Yeah, it was all the colors.
And what will happen after that?
I don't know, then we'll have to use it to, like, defeat the Lord of Secrets or, or something.
I will hate to spoil the adventure for you. It will be more fun if it's a surprise, isn't it?
Wouldn't it would be better if we could prepare for it. Anyway, yeah, I think we probably
Come
have to
prepare
use it
for
to
what is
fight.
coming.
My guess is we'll use it against the god with the baby, the secret one.
We've never faced a being of that power before. Do you think we can take it? Is it even destroyable?
I don't think so. I mean, the last time he was defeated, he was just imprisoned in the astral sea, right inside one of those things. That's what we
Well,
learned.
Asalin has become the he wants to bring him back.
Oh, and Asalin has made a deal with him and he wants to bring him back.
So we'll have to stop him.
We have to stop him by bringing him here? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
We will travel there. That's why we need the chromatic tetrahedron. It's our map,
It is a map.
and it's a power source that will reactivate the ship that protects the prison. Only with that we can save everyone.
I'm sure that is one way to do it. And I'll look towards what was her name? The old champion? What was that?
Siantra. You see that she's kind of like almost like lost. She's looking towards this scene with the forest, with the luminescent mushrooms and plants and all these weird insects that are flying, like quite menacing. As if you fixate yourself on it, you see creatures killing each other, eating each other, all these kind of like weird beasts that look very beautiful but are pretty deadly. And she looks at you. You okay? Oh, sorry, I was miles away there.
You are very old, so perhaps we may be able to pick your brain. Would you be able to let us know how you and your order or clan imprisoned him the first time?
Well, we made a deal with a very powerful entity. Somehow, we didn't understand why, but gods are not normally allowed in Sigil. It's against the rules. But somehow, he wasn't really a god yet. He's not even a god now. He's just a demigod, the nameless one. He infiltrated himself in Sigil, and the Lady of Pain helped us to entrap him. She did it, we didn't. We just had to destroy him. And somehow when he died, with her power, he shadow, because he can never really die. That's the problem with that one. He's eternal. But his soul can be entrapped somehow, and that's what she did.
The Lady of Pain. Who is she?
She's the ruler of Sigil. She's an androgynous entity. No one knows whether she's a god or a primordial or what she is. But she ensures that all the different creatures that live within Sigil get along and things don't get out of control. There is
Otherwise, there is pain.
vampires. Well, there is vampires, fiends, demons, undead. All sorts of creatures are welcome in Sigil. So things can get very crazy, and I guess she's called the Lady of Pain because she does inflict pain, and you don't want to cross her, that's for sure, unless you want your soul
Unless you want
to
to.
punish. But you look like you like pain. Do you like pain? She looks at you with this kind of like unusual look.
I just awkwardly kind of try to not make eye contact and look at her.
Oh, I don't mean it. I'm sorry, I don't mean it like that. I mean, I see you endure so much pain that you perhaps thrive on the pain. Is that what keeps you going? Each of us use different things. I used to
No.
use my oath.
Am I to be mistaken to think that, I look towards Bloodwick, that the creature that came to you and passed judgment is also from Sigil? Or is it from a different realm?
I don't remember. I was too scared.
Make a history check, the both of you, or whoever is in the room that is interested to kind of trying to find out as you kind of look into your memories. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Fucking hell. 27. All right. Okay. So history. Sway, do you want to? Are you interested on that or not really?
Which kind of check is that?
History.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Everyone is pretty. Apart from you, Bloodwick, you are unsure. But the rest of you remember that these creatures somehow, as you look into them, and Modrons, they normally come from Mechanos. Mechanos is one of the planes, the upper planes as well. But somehow they told you that they are working for the Celestial, like a different from Mount Celestia, like from a different actual plane itself that is also an upper plane. But they are in charge of, so they will be summoned by someone that has something bad has really happened, and they have some kind of power that they just want to make sure they deal with unfinished or broken contracts. So they believe, these Modrons believe that everything should be done by the rules and by the rules of law, and it's very important for them. So yeah, you could assume perhaps upper planes, but not exactly the Celestial realm. They are from Mechanos, but they are working for the Celestial realms.
Oh, I must have been mistaken. All right. Rill, have you ever been to this place called Sigil? Or has anyone been there before? Maybe perhaps we should go there and speak to this what was she called? Something of pain.
Lady of Pain.
That's the one.
Do we have any way of getting there? I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
I heard of Sigil, but I've never been to Sigil.
Perhaps.
I might have a way to go there, Sianthra will say, if needed.
Right. If she trapped him
However,
once before.
Didn't your friend just said that he's not back yet?
Who?
And he looks at you real. I can hear him when he talks to you.
Mm-hmm.
Must be some very close to death. Well, I am pretty dead. I don't even know how many centuries I've been living. If he's not there, if he's not back yet, then we won't need to do any of that. We just have to ensure that he doesn't return, right?
I don't know. I think we felt his influence already. So I don't know how.
Follows make gods. Let's put it like that. I know that. Everyone knows that. You know that, Lilith. The more followers a god has, the stronger he becomes. So the cult of the Nameless One must be growing. That's how he's getting stronger.
Can a god use a different god's name to get power?
That's likely, yes. That could happen. Evil deities are famous for impersonating other deities, but they will need to have a fragment of them, or I don't really know how it works.
And that means, sorry to say, Lilith, but something has happened to your god or deity. If Vecna has influence over his name somehow. You still have some of your powers of him, so perhaps he's not perished or gone forever, but maybe he has been captured or imprisoned or...
Well, we know Blisky had some curses things, right? He had been influenced, or he had some blessing or something, right?
It was the caller.
Oh, was it the color?
Yeah. Caller had it.
Yes, you mentioned Lilith. He was using your dark gift. Yes, you said that, Lilith. Sianthra will say, confirming Van Richten's statement. Perhaps that is the key to everything. But the caller, he doesn't work with anyone, you said, right? Does he?
He likes to make deals when you're at your most vulnerable.
Then what deal did he make with the Whispered One?
I'm not sure, but most likely he would have tried turning his back on that deal with that individual.
Well, Van Richten will say, what do you think, Sway?
Sorry, I was just thinking. What were you saying?
Well, what do you think of the caller? Do you think he's made a deal with the Nameless One?
I mean, that's his domain, no? He speaks to people and try to convince them to get something out of it. So probably, I would say, yes. He made some kind of deal.
I mean, there is something I don't really understand, even though I am worship man of the cloth myself as well. Perhaps Sianthra seems to have more knowledge, or maybe you, Lilith, can answer to this question. So, if he's not you said Theanthra that he's not a god. So what is he then? Is he a demigod? Is he and how come if he's not a god, his soul doesn't always comes back? I don't really get it. Do you know, Lilith?
I mean, you become a god when enough people worship you, and that's also has a direct relationship with the number of worshippers to the amount of power. So maybe at some point he was just very popular wherever he's come from. So I'm not sure if coming to a different, I'm not sure what the right word is for it, but different location diminishes his power, or if it's the same everywhere.
Speaking of,
I mean,
speaking of locations, where is Karthus? Was Karthus created in this world, Lilith? Is he of this plane?
Lilith looks towards Siandra.
well, we still are on the same plane. We are in the material plane still. So the material plane here is the same material plane than in. You are from Toril, you said, right? From Ferrum, somewhere.
But his beliefs, I'm not familiar with the name Karthus in Toril, so perhaps he's known in a different name there.
I think he's got another name there. Actually, let me check it to make sure I say it right. Let me make sure, because I think he's spelled like this, but let me just check it. Yeah. Some people call him, in Ferrum, he's better known as Kellenbor.
Kellenbor.
He's got many names. It's not really the same, and it is the same entity, but different versions of it. That's how some of the gods work. Like the Monir Lord is La Thunder in your world, but it's just the same creature, but people worship him in different ways.
Understood. Well, whatever the
So
case.
Kellenbor is in command of the forces of death and oversee the fate of the dead, just like Karsos. And I think they are one of the same. Even the holy symbol of Kellenbor is very similar to the one we are used to, Lilith, but what holds the scales is a skeletal arm instead of a golden women figure as our iconography.
Oh, mine's got the skeleton.
Oh, yours is different. Oh, okay, look at this. And she will start comparing her version of it that is a lady like the one on the statue, actually holding like statue on the altars of Karsu shrines, holding the scales rather than a skeletal hand. Oh, wow.
Do the gods have a home? What I'm getting at is we need to see what has happened to Karthus, and the best place would be to go see and visit him to see if they are okay. Is that not permissible? If you were once the champion and now you are the champion, I look towards Lilith, then perhaps you both have a way to finding a gate of some sort to go there, to see what has happened.
I mean, there is laws and rules. Gods are not allowed to interfere with the mortals' affairs. Van Richten will start saying.
Well,
so they need avatars. A god cannot materialize themselves into our worlds unless he's with an avatar. It's impossible.
But is there a rule to stop to not allow mortals to go visit them.
Yes, as well. Same way around for mortals. You only go there if you are no more. I mean, they say that Kellenborg collects the souls of those who perish and takes them to the city of the dead, the wall of the dead.
But
And
we
some of
are
them-
creatures that break rules, and we can fake our own death to go and.
I actually hate to say this. It hurts my lips. But if someone knows what's happening here, it's actually Strahd Banzarovich. He is much older and wiser than all of us. He will have a lot of answers if we were able to speak to him.
Strahd has only one track mind. He's going to come out and be like, I'm sorry, but I need to look for Tatiana. And that's going to
But
be his
she's with
goal.
him there. She doesn't need to look, he's with her.
But that's my point. When he comes out, he's going to be like, where is she? And he's going to go for that
No.
search.
We go. Can we go in? Not him coming out.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. We've dealt with him once and for all. There's no point dealing with him again.
I mean, we have to consider that the world could end. But, I mean, didn't you mention that you communicated with him through a book, through his diary? Can you write on the diary back to him? The same way he wrote for you?
Who are you talking to?
To you. You were the one who mentioned a few days ago that he wrote in the tome that you carry with you. And that's how that letter, that sarcastic letter saying that he was happier now than ever, thanks to you,
Ah, yes.
with Tatiana
Well,
inside that place where
better
you
not to
entrapped him. We entrapped him.
That is fine. Better not to disturb him, as he will probably in his hereafter.
I'm not one to judge, Cabal, but you sound scared. Are you?
I am tired of him. We already have a plan in place to
All right.
help. There's no point in
Just-
going and pestering him again,
Just
unless
putting it out there.
any
as an
of you
option.
want to do it.
I mean, he looks at the others. I mean, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in the future. We just have to consider all our options.
Wait, isn't he the one that did something to your son?
No,
Well,
my son, the vampire who hurt my son, was from Darkon. The
But
one who killed. But his Vistani sold my son to this vampire. But he wasn't directly responsible. Indirectly, Lord Metus, he was his name, the vampire.
and who made this Lord Medus?
Oh, he had nothing to do with the Strahd. Vampires are made, I don't know. Some of them are so ancient that their story is forgotten in time. He died. I killed him. That's when I got cursed. He cursed me after I killed him.
Anyway, we
I
shouldn't
killed
be.
my son too, as he asked me.
We've all had to do terrible things.
You see and you sway if you're close enough.
Mhm.
You see the ghost Erasmus, Van Richten's son, that is always next to him or around him or keeping an eye on him. He's in the room with you as well. And you see him that he kind of like just lays next to him, like in this kind of comforting way. And as he does that, even though Van Richten cannot see him, you see that Van Richten's demeanor relax. And he looks kind of like comforted, even though he somehow can sense it, even though he cannot see it. Bloodwick, you've been very quiet as well. Is that because that compass thing that you mentioned?
Yes. I want color dead.
I think we all do. That's tomorrow's problem, I guess. But we are here with you, Bloodwick. If you ever need anything, you know that you have a friend on me as well.
Thank you. But he will die.
We'll make sure that he does. We'll find a way. I don't think he can truly die, but perhaps we can find a way to entrap him somehow as well, or trick him. There is many things we could do, but as I said, that's future us problem, or future you more like it. I don't think I want to leave the domains of dread yet. But let's see.
Anyway, let us rest. Wait, what time was it? It's in the evening?
Yeah, it's like around 11 o'clock at this point now.
And the festivities tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow night, yeah.
Okay. Well, let us rest. And tomorrow we can prepare for our return back to Darkon to deal with Azalin Rex. Oh, and potentially also speaking to Paltrix the Green. That wizard is very. He's quite rude. I've never met anyone. I thought Rill was rude, but he's even.
I thought that's the general wizard attitude.
Yes, exactly. That's what I thought as well. I mean, your master, Rill, he's quite rude as well.
I used to be less rude, but when he was a turtle. But I think since he became a gnome, he's a bit more.
Are you when you grow older? Are you going to become the same?
I guess race swapping makes people angry sometimes. I don't know why. Maybe that's why.
Well, whatever the case is, I hope I do not become grumpy and old and rude when I grow much older.
I'm sorry.
Sure. I'm sure that will never happen.
For you, my friend. I'm sorry. You are already beyond what you're talking about.
What do you mean? I'm not rude at all.
Yeah, he's not rude.
No, but you are grumpy to cover both of them. You don't need to be rude. You are so grumpy, it covers the other one.
Oh, you're not grumpy at all, Cabal.
Thank you.
Van Richten says with a 2 on his deception check. You can all see on his face. He says that and then he looks awkwardly to the wall like...
Maybe next time, Van Richten. Maybe next time we'll believe you.
Well, I'm just trying to be a good supportive friend. I mean, look at me. I'm a proper
You are a man of God.
curmudgeon myself.
How dare you?
And that's coming from
A holy man.
Real.
Yes.
I mean, it's all right. A wild lie doesn't hurt anyone.
That's how it starts, with white lies, but then you continue
But that
a
hurts.
slippery slope.
What? You're lying? That hurts my feelings.
Oh, no. I'm just saying you're not that much of a...
I do not believe
Cantankerous,
any of your words
cantankerous old
that will
man
now
at
come
all.
out of your mouth. I will never believe you.
he
See,
just kind
what
of
happens when you lie. See, this is what happens.
he just kind of like like the old ladies do in Spain. He just takes his rosary that it will be the holy symbol of the morning Lord thing, and he just starts. Well, I better start praying, and he just like starts praying to kind of like get out of these problems. On your mind, real, you hear once more. Can you stop picking, woman? And then you see that Sianthra looks towards you, real, as he's talking in your mind, but she seems to look because he referred to her. This does not concern you. And she kind of like shrugs her shoulders, like you can see that it's not a lot she can do. I'll go to the privy, and she kind of like stands up. All of you know that she doesn't eat, so you start to wonder she's probably gonna wash her face, I guess, or do her hair or something like that.
Number
Perhaps,
2.
yeah. Put makeup on. I don't know.
1,000-year-old poop about to come out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
Evacuate the building.
It's just dust, just poof.
And she politely leaves the room, and then Darkalos continues in your mind, real. Well, I need to speak to you, real. Just a quick thing.
You're speaking to me right now.
Well, you remember.
You want me to go outside? You want to maybe?
No, she's left. She's very polite. I like that girl.
Hey, real, are you going to eat that? Can I have that?
Sure, I don't eat. I like the taste, but I don't really. I just chew it.
Okay. How are you?
I'm really tired, and I need to go to sleep. But I'm just having a conversation with myself.
Nice.
Do you wish to leave you alone?
Just for a second. I mean, you don't need to leave. I'll just close my eyes and.
Actually, it's about him.
You want to talk to him?
No.
Why? Why is it the secret? You know I'm going to tell him anyway.
Have you fallen asleep?
No, I'm just continue eating. Don't mind me.
Do you remember we said we will tell Cabal about his sanctuary problem? Right?
I already told him it's there.
No, you didn't?
Yes, I did.
Not
I just
fully.
did it. Well, not fully, but I told him it's there.
Well, I'm just thinking that if you fully tell him, he will become really annoying, harrying Lance constantly. So, for our sanity's sake, don't mention it until we leave the domains of dread again.
I mean, you don't have
He's
to worry.
old. He will forget.
He won't forget, but he believes that his companions will take care of it, so he won't harry us.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he thinks that his people are capable of taking care of themselves.
We could take the memory off.
What? No. We don't need to do that. And that's not nice. We were going to be nice, remember?
I mean, that's nice. We're doing it for him.
But he's not going to be worried. He fully believes that his order can take care of this little mind flayer problem.
Alright. Just think of this. Modify memory.
I don't have to
Nice.
think. It's in my book. What do you mean? It's like, of course I know it.
I know. Just, we just want to put our options out. That's all.
You trust
Anyway.
people more.
I'll lay you for you to have your nightmares, whatever you do, when you are.
You are my
staring
nightmare
into
right
the
now.
wall.
You are my nightmare.
Oh, thank you, real.
No worries.
You are my nightmare too.
Hmm. Okay.
And you feel like the line is like the phone is hung up on you, kind of thing.
You there? Damn it. And I'll just continue resting. Well, the other seat.
All right. Does anyone else wants to do anything before we end this day? Day 51, actually.
I would like to put in a fifth level cure wounds into a spell bottle.
Oh yeah, into your little spell bottle. Yeah, sure, no problem. You do that.
I'll do that.
Mhm. How does it look like when you do it? Describe to us if you want or can. Just to imagine.
Yeah, sure. I suppose with this spell, she's kind of holding her hands out like she's praying, open-handed, facing upwards with the bowl in between. And as she's making this prayer, you see the light from her hand go into the bottle and just starts swelling around until it makes a physical form. The end.
All right. I know. I was thinking, okay, he stopped. I was like listening. I was like, okay, sure, thank you. Cool. And that's what happens. And you all see as Lilith does that. And as some of you stare through the window and these luminescent forests, kind of like creatures and sounds and peace in a way, even though disturbed by the golden star that sometimes flickers and appears, moves out of the way and comes back. Eventually, those of you who sleep are... Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Cabal asks you to repair your armor, and that happens as well. And then those of you who sleep are eventually awakened by the sound of birds chirping outside and little draconic-like roars, creatures, and different jungle sounds and forest sounds. And also a loud explosion that Lilith, you will know straight away, comes from Lilith, from Vanya's lab somehow, but it's not something you are not used to. And the day is all yours. It's a beautiful sunny day, amazing, warm,
And a long rest.
Yeah, you can guys hit that long rest button as well. Make sure you use your hit die and do everything.
Do
you guys
we still get the Barovian benefit here of the +1 to?
Not when you are out of the domains of dread. So unfortunately, yeah, your AC goes -1, so it will be back to how it was, and your saving throws are also as they used to be. Sorry.
We lost that a while ago, though, didn't we?
No, we got it back.
Yeah.
So my AC would have been higher.
No, I mean your 24 is including that, though. I trust me, I check it regularly.
Okay.
Just to make sure it can't be that high, so I keep checking it. That is always right, unfortunately. So now it would be 23 without that.
Yep.
I mean, it's still almost impossible.
24.
Yeah. So this will be more like an accurate view of what you see in the morning as eventually as you all awaken. You smell breakfast has been prepared. There is different sounds, boars kind of outside making noise. Some of them making whatever things the boars do during the day, in the morning early. Food has been given to them, and you see excitement on their sounds. Yeah, what do you guys do?
I will go over to the workshop and just kind of sit there with Vanya, kind of see what she's doing.
As you see Lilith, she kind of stands up. All of you are freshening up and doing your morning routines and different things. And Lilith just walks away. As you start walking around the house, Lilith, you hear different sounds and voices, but everyone seems to be busy like you normally are. You know that Sultan has a lot of work with the sanctuary, with the boar sanctuary, so he's 100% going to be busy. And you, after the explosion, you open the door where the lab of Vanya. You go up the stairs all the way to the roof of the house, almost like that little space. And as you open the door, how does the lab looks like? If you could, Neil, please describe it to us as it was your character's lab. So if you help me with that, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of got like a steampunkish vibe to it. There are kind of loads of designs of various objects that are just kind of strewn across her worktops, along with unfinished projects like weapons, mechanical parts. So they could be some pieces towards a larger mech, some guns or bionic limbs for people. And then kind of in the middle of the room, there's this huge plasma ball that illuminates the whole room in kind of hues of purple and blue. And the room's kind of always got a constant zapping noise. And just kind of right at the very back, there's a large magical safe where Vanya generally keeps most of her dangerous items in there.
Yeah, in there, cover in kind of like what it seems to be some kind of black powdery substance that you recognize being a gunpowder. With her blue hair, kind of like wild after whatever has happened to her. You see her eyes fueling with like interest. She get into this kind of like creative mood. And in there, as you approach her, you see, like I said, this blue elf, a beautiful lady dressed up in leathers and a white shirt underneath. And at the moment, she's got this leather vest open a little bit, and you can see her, how beautiful your mother is. And she looks at you. Oh, Lily, how are you been? Are you okay? Oh, please don't look. I don't want you. Actually, you know what? Come here.
All right. I walk over. Yeah, I'm all right. I was just about to go for a prayer, and then there was this loud bang, so I thought I'd come over and see what you've done.
As you look where she's working, she's got like this table, and in the table there is like what it seems to be an arm, like a Warforged arm. Half of it is white, half of it is black, like ivory and ebony, but it's an arm. By the end of the arm, where the hand wrist is, there seems to be an opening, like a cannon that comes out of the wrist. And you look at it, and she says, well, this is your birthday present. Happy birthday, late birthday, I guess.
Early birthday.
Well, it's been a year and a half, so it's been almost 2 birthdays, but yeah, early birthday for now. I will need to fit it for you, but this is what I had in mind. I call it the Divine Antimatter Rifle Arm. Do you like the name?
Divine Antimatter Rifle. DAR.
Mm-hmm.
Or Dara.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a bit long. You can D-A-R-A, yeah, Dara. Yeah. That sounds pretty cool. It's personalized for you. Only you can use this weapon. I made it. I know you are wise, the wisest. So you can use your wisdom to actually operate this weapon, and it's got a little spice. I added a little enchantment to it as well to make it so you can potentially be more accurate when hitting or trying to hit a creature. And it could jump if you are very unfortunate, but it's very unlikely. And if it does, you can always take a little bit of time, and jam it somehow. You know how to do that, right?
Run me through it.
Well, if you see, and she starts kind of like going through the gun parts, like you see on the elbow here, you see this little button here, so you can take that off, and then when it jumps, you just press it, turn it around 3 times clockwise, and then push it back in and then out, and then that will release the whatever is holding there. Even though it's only magical energy, it happens sometimes. Fate is funny, you know that. So out of game, if you roll a natural 1, it will jump. With a bonus action, you will be able to unjam it. That's what
Okay.
she's explaining you. As much, it's got a +1 to hit that she's playing you to. I think I did quite all right. Okay, there.
Yeah.
And it uses your wisdom plus proficiency to hit. It's got a range of 120 feet to 180. So over 120 feet, you will have disadvantage, but it goes up to 180 feet. Normally, she will say, normally it does necrotic damage, but if you want to turn into divine energy, into radiant, you will have to switch it with this little switch here as well. And she kind of like shows on one of the forearm, kind of like there is like a symbol of Karsus there that is already like the tattoo of your holy symbol, and you can press it and that will switch the damage from necrotic to radiant
Okay.
as well.
See, let's just press the button for divine.
You want to
Yeah.
try?
Yeah, sure.
I think we better. Actually, you know what? Look, and she kind of like opens the window, and you see that she has this kind of like a target thing that she's made. From the window, you could actually potentially shoot into this. How is it called? Like a damn it.
Target.
Yeah, like a target thingy with the circles. How is it called?
Target.
Like the thing that you do for the arrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
So a target board. So I'll have to attach it to you, but you can just hold it for now. I'll need. We can do it before the celestial spectacle tonight. I can fit it in for you, but for now, just try to shoot it. See how good you are.
Sure.
Wow, that's cool. Is it like a new thing you can use for healing?
Out of the sudden, Sway storms into the room as he follow you with this super stealth, completely invisible, and he's just there, like on the corner of the room, sitting on a bench. You didn't see him. Vanya looks as well. Wow, you are stealthy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh,
We
yeah,
heard a lot about you.
yeah, we met yesterday. Nice to meet you again.
Oh,
Are you all right this morning?
sorry, oh my god, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Sometimes a day feels like a week. I know it's a thing. Happens to all of us. Anyway, look, have a look. Look at my Lily, how good she's at shooting. Go
Yes, I
ahead,
stand
Leo.
up and I kind of go to stand kind of behind Lily's shoulder to see the target, like from her.
All right, so make an attack. You can use wisdom plus proficiency +1. I haven't set up the weapon yet for you, but I'll do that as well. I did the unholy flames cantrip actually that you see there in your thingy. I made it now.
Somewhere in another room.
Mhm.
Cabal says to Rill and to Bloodwick, "Did you see how Sway was looking at Vanya yesterday? You think I'm gonna tell Mara when I see her? I feel like he's cheating on her."
What did you say the damage was?
I haven't told you yet, but just
Okay.
try to hit, and I will tell you after.
No problem. What is that?
Just do a wisdom check for now, and then we'll add your proficiency that I think at this point is +5, I believe, already,
Nope.
right? 4 +4.
My wisdom.
Yeah, your wisdom plus. Just do a wisdom check because this weapon uses your wisdom for the attack. Roll.
It's just spell attack.
Your spell attack, yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell attack. Yeah, but it's not a spell attack with her normal thing. So I'll adjust it. So let's say that 17 on the die is more than enough. So go ahead and roll 7d6 necrotic damage. or radiant. You change it to radiant now, so it will be radiant. So 7d6 radiant damage. Wow. As you shoot, you see like a beam of radiant light just shoot out from this from the wrist of this arm. And as he hits this target, it just gets blown into golden glitter, kind of like like the whole thing explodes, and you just see a puff of divine glitter left as the thing is completely vanishes into powder. Oh wow, that was good.
That was pretty insane. Yeah, this is a pretty good job here.
The freaking laser
Pretty
beam.
impressive.
Are you happy with it? You like it?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought of doing something for healing, but I know you are not that kind of type of cleric. You know, I know you like to be destructive, so I thought you would like this more. I hope it's cool.
No, this is fine. Yeah, I mean, latest encounters with enemies, I have been healing where I can, so I have been doing that a little bit more often. So, I mean, this is still just as spectacular and as amazing as you are.
Oh, thank you, Lily. She just kind of like, may I? She kind of like asks you before giving you a hug.
Well, this is strange. This is the first time you've asked if you could. You normally just do.
I know, but your friend is here. I don't want to look like a bad mother.
Okay, I leave you go straight, and I go and I leave. Kind of.
I mean, I'm not asking you to leave. It's getting
I'm
really
already-
awkward.
I'm gone.
Okay. Yeah, she just gives you a hug as usual. Said, if you want, I could actually fit it now, but it'll take me a few hours. Is that cool? Do you have
Yeah.
any plans?
I'm, apart from praying, I don't have anything else planned.
We can pray together, actually, after. We could pray now. I'm sure Carsus will be okay if we don't go to the shrine. Is it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I normally just pray wherever I am.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. It will feel like the old days. All right. And she starts getting her tools, She starts getting all these different things and different guns that do like to like the screwdriver guns and these kind of things like that, and all this equipment on the table. And it will take a few hours. And as you are doing that, we cut off to the room. The rest of you are there, Bloodwick. You awaken to the voice of Real talking Cabal as well. Saphira is also there. She's kind of like having an early sleep, late sleep. She still seems to be sleeping. In the morning as well, Sianthra just left. She said, "See you later," and she just gone somewhere. You are not sure where. And Van Richten also went with her. He said, "Oh, I'll go to pray," and he just kind of like gone with her. And the rest of you are there.
I wonder what them two, the two are up to. They did leave together. Perhaps she has a thing for Van Richten?
I know they're both holy people, so maybe.
But I felt like she was showing her interest to you. I mean, are you interested in her?
I think she wants to kill me.
What?
Because of the crown.
I feel like we're kind of, passing by this crown business of yours, and we've kind of left it unchecked. And you seem to still be in defense of Darkulus. But
I think
I just
he
want you
can be
to.
redeemed.
I just want you to know I'm still not convinced, and I don't think I'll ever be. And that's the honest truth, really.
I understand, but I think I am the voice of reason, and he makes me a bit reckless, so we balance each other.
Fair enough. But I feel like the thing that they did before,
What thing?
the ritual to bring the Whispered One, resulting in the separation of the three.
He always gets the things wrong, doesn't he?
Well, he doesn't do magic. What do you want?
All right. Just tell him the ritual for the Nameless One has got nothing to do with Azalin escaping. But yeah, it's fine.
So the ritual had nothing to do with Azalin escaping. Basically, Azalin wanted to leave Darkon, but he couldn't. So he did this ritual to leave, and he created 3 clones.
By mistake. Then he made a deal with Vecna.
It was an error, and then so.
Oh, I say his name.
Habits.
Oh wait, Suai's not here, don't worry.
Well,
So yeah, so Azalin created the clones as a side effect to him trying to escape, and after that he did the deal.
why? Well, Darkless would know why he wanted to. Why did he want to escape? Was he bound there by Strahd?
Yes, he was. No, he just was the king. He couldn't leave.
Just like
Hey.
Strahd von Zarovich, the snake.
I guess just like Strahd cannot leave Barovia. He's not supposed to leave Darkon. But he wanted to leave.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he wanted to conquer more, or maybe he wanted to see the world. I don't know.
Why don't you ask Darkless why he wanted to leave?
They're not exactly the same people. He might know. Darklos, what did he want to go?
Darkon was too small for his power. He wanted more and more power.
I was right. He wanted to conquer the world.
However, as you already know, Azalin's problem is he cannot learn new spells. So he machinated a way to expand his spell list. And that's why I was given to you.
Right. So you want my spells?
I had your spells.
Mm-hmm.
He was meant to take the book back. Me back. That was the deal.
Are you talking to him now?
Yeah. Just a second.
Let's make it he can hear it, and then you all hear.
Yeah.
Whoever's in the room will hear Darkalo's voice on the air, kind of much. So yes, he made me. He turned me into this book curse thing, and I was meant to help him because he made me forget. But now that I know the truth, I'll rather die than ever help him.
If I was to be split into 3, that will not change what I was before. It will not make me something new. My beliefs
Yes,
would
it
still
will.
be the same. You can try saying that to us and
You
convince
don't
us.
understand magic.
I'm not saying it's magic. It is just who
It is
you are,
magic.
Darkalus, Aselin Rex, whoever you are. You are the same being, and you want the same thing, maybe in a different way, but you all wish
You are
the
wrong.
same. You just said right now you want to be able to expand your list, your magical list, same as
No,
Aselin
I
Rex.
said that Azalin created me to do that. I don't care. Can you not see? I'm a fucking book. Why would I care?
Well, if you didn't care and you would trust my friend, you would not have this hold over him. You would be
I
seeking his
trust
help.
him. I am not able to change it. Do you think I enjoy to be bound to anyone?
And do you think
Or
my
him?
friend likes to be bound by you?
We don't have a choice.
You
That's
gave
the
him no
problem.
choice. You didn't give him a choice.
I wasn't given a choice myself.
So you seek your punishment that has happened to you to another, bounding him to the same fate as you,
This is accursed.
and you have cursed my friend.
He's cursed himself.
Like I
with
said
his
to
greed
Rill,
for power as well. He didn't have to pick up the spell books.
you can be all cryptic and say whatever you need in denial, but I'm telling you now, I am not convinced. What I do for a living, I know when I feel something is wrong, I intend to take care of it, and I intend to take care of you and make sure my friend lives.
I have things to do, but yeah, thank you. Nice
Where-
chat.
Where are you gonna go?
Just- You hear like a silent, like awkward silence, and then Real you hear, I'd rather to die 1,000 times than keep talking to him.
Shall I give him the book?
Sorry?
No, it's okay. Mm,
Please don't.
okay.
Mm.
Out of the sudden, as you are there, Bloodwick, Saphira is also there, and you, Sway, you return, while Lilith is still being, their arm has been fitting on her. Out of the sudden, as all of you are there, you realize the room is completely black. Not you, Lilith. You are still been fitting the arm, so you are not there at the moment. You all look around and you all see darkness. With your magical, some of you who has got dark vision will be able to see that you are surrounded by magical things. You see like all these like glass cabinets full of magical items, and the floor itself is covered in arcane runes and stuff, and you are a bit confused. What do you guys do?
I reach for my weapon. No idea what's going on. Don't like it when we are. Can we see each other, but we're just in total darkness, or is it something like that?
Whoever of you have dark vision, you will be able to see the others. For you, Cabal, who don't have dark vision, or I think Sway, you don't have dark vision either, right? Tom, are you there? You're on mute if you are.
I have the goggles of night vision.
So you put them on, then you don't have them
Yeah.
on all the time. Yeah, okay. So you put them on, all right. Then you see. What about you, Bloodwick? Do you have dark vision?
I believe so.
I
Not
believe
sure.
you don't.
Okay.
I remember, but maybe you do. I'm not sure actually.
Probably not. then.
Okay. Do you remember, Mo? Does turtles have dark vision actually?
No, I don't think they do.
No, they don't. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you are in darkness as well. Real, you can see. You have dark vision, right?
I have true sight.
Yep. You have true
So,
sight. So you see that the cabinets that you're looking at are protected with runes, like magical runes all around it. If you were to try to open any of these cabinets, you will not be able to, or get some kind of damage straight away as well. And in there, you see invisible next to you, as well as you, Sway, if you are close enough. You see a wizard, long white hair and beard, green robes, green hat, and you recognize him being Poltrix. He's just like standing there next to you. Okay, I don't have all day. Could you pick your things and get out of my lab? And good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, sir.
You've just invited us in and you want us to leave. Why don't you switch on the light? I cannot see anything.
He clips his fingers. You hear a finger clicking, and then the lights illuminate from nowhere. You see like a blue light around you, and you can see now all these cabinets with magical items. Like on the back of the room, there is some kind of potions brewing and different animated things that are cleaning around and kind of like creatures. And also you see in jars like all these different magical and usual ingredients that glow and do different things on their own, like plants that start to kind of, they seem to be moving and reacting to different environments and to your presence. Okay, have a look. I have this for you, wizard. And he gets like a pouch.
Oh, thank you. I'll reach over.
This is where you need it, right?
I'll look inside.
Yeah, if you will see inside, this is the circlet that you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Just to make sure out of character. So you see, how does it look like as you open it? Maybe you don't
It's
mind.
just a jade band that goes just under the crown, so it fits. Very simple. It doesn't look like magic at all or anything. It's just expensive.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure what you wanted for your girlfriend that you mentioned or whatever. Yes. The poppycock. I have these 2 ones. And he puts 2 ones in front of your Sway, of your face, Sway. One of them looks like it's got all these kind of balloons and different attachments to it. Like it looks quite weird, like a carny, like if it was bought in a fanfare. And he will say, "This one is the one of wonder. She will love it. If she's chaotic, she's gonna love this. Otherwise, if she's a bit more low-key, I have a wand of magic missiles here. Which one do you want for her?" I would recommend you the chaotic one, but up to you.
I guess you know what you're talking about more than me, so yeah, let's do it.
All right.
It's very nice. It's very nice. It's very pretty. She's gonna love it.
Oh, fantastic. All right. I hope that suffices. So you can Wand of Wonders. You can find it in D&D Beyond and add it to your inventory for now. For you, Turtle, you haven't really asked me for anything, but you can have this other wand if you want.
What type of wand is it?
It's a wand of magic missiles. If you were to encounter a creature that I had to hit, this will help you greatly. It's got quite a few charges, and you can use these magic missiles will hit instantly any creature you point it to.
Okay, I shall take that then. Thank you very much.
All right, fantastic. I know it's not your expertise. I'm sure you would like more like a badass axe or something like that, but I am a wizard after all. But yes, tell me.
Can I try it right now?
I wouldn't recommend you to use it here, please.
I'll put it to the ceiling and just do it.
All right. How many charges do you want to use? I believe it's got 7 charges. I think it does.
I'll just use one.
Okay. As you do, I'll let you describe it. You will see like a magic, like a effect. How does it look like? Imagine it's like a missile that automatically hits. So how will you think of that looking for you, Bloodwick? Because it will be attuned to your style.
All you see is just like a little point, but the flare is like mini stars. So it's all sparkly, so it distracts them.
Yeah.
And it just goes kaboom.
Oh, damn it! I told you not to do it! Oh wow, that looks cool. Oh, you're quite magically inclined. Oh, good. I like that. Cabal?
This thing
asked me for...
this thing in the cabinet, it has giant writing on it. and it reads, this
Oh, do you understand,
belt.
giant?
It reads, this belt belonged to Donrog, a fire giant. Perhaps. Who is Donrog?
Oh, I'm not actually sure.
Do you remember where you acquired this belt? It seems.
I actually won that. Well, we've entered some fire giant's lair somewhere, and he was among their things.
So you stole it?
Well, we kind of sorted it out. These fire giants were created quite a ruckus on the land and doing things that they were not meant to be doing. We just put a stop to it temporarily.
Right. Are you willing to part with this?
Oh, yes. What will I do? I'm too weak for this.
I mean,
He kind
I have
he looks
something
at
in.
you
I have
with
something
this
that
kind
might
of
be
rhetorical-
more interesting, perhaps in trade.
I feel a little bit unfair. I mean, what do you have? But I might not take it. I gave things to your friends for nothing, even though I dislike you all deeply. But Vania does not.
I'll.
He looks down and he says, "Oh, I can't believe that I said that aloud. I was just thinking that." Anyway,
I'll take out the. What was the helmet called, Neil? The Helm of Brilliance? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll say, perhaps this would be a bit more suitable in this cabinet.
Oh my god.
And let's just say the cost of this item and all the things that you've given to my companions.
Oh, this is wonderful. Are you sure?
We are of no use of it, right? Really, you said you were okay too.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Oh, you know what? I don't hate you so much now. Oh, just a tiny.
I guess
Thank
that's
you.
better than nothing.
Yes, I mean, you don't really know me, but I do hate everyone, so if I don't hate you, then you should be worried.
Fair enough.
I hope you like these things, and now I have a lot of things to do. Good speed. And then you're back in your room.
No, just like that.
Yeah.
Just like
You
that.
see Safira actually has awakened, and she's like stretching as you all appear on the room again. Are you guys okay? What's happening? Oh, are you all getting things? I didn't get anything.
Did you want
Safira says.
I'm not too sure where he is. He's already gone. But I have. You can take. I'll just give her the ring of evasion that I have. Yeah, I have no use of this anymore.
Oh wow! Are you sure?
If you can use it, it may be helpful to you.
Okay, I'll try to attune to it and see what happens. I hope I can attune to it. Okay, cool.
I don't know how many slots she has, or if she has any slots. So.
Yeah, that's why I just made a note to. I think she has actually slots. She doesn't have. She has the cloak of invisibility that she never uses, so I'm not sure if she's even attuned to it anymore. And her stuff she doesn't really use either. So yeah, cool. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna look into it. Maybe she will. She might have slots or not. Cool. And as you are there, back with Safira and stuff, you hear a sound in your door, like a knock. Hello, good morning. You see, he opens the door without you finishing answering, and you see this small dwarf-like creature with a hat that you met yesterday, with a big hat full of cards, kind of like a nice, fashionable clothes, and quite ready, long, like a beard as well, nice and braided. All right, where you been? It's been a few hours now. We're starting to worry. Do you want to eat something? Are you coming down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Garak, was it?
Let's go.
Yeah, Garuk, yeah.
Sorry, we were just visited by one of your companions, Patrick Sigrid.
Oh.
But we
Oh, really? Oh, I haven't seen him this morning.
Does he always do that? Does he always invade your privacy and space?
Yeah, he's very intrusive and very. I mean, he thinks that he's better than all of us, so just ignore him. He's got a good heart somewhere. I like, actually, personally, I like his clone more. Politics the Blue, but there's a long story.
Wait, does he wear all blue?
Yeah, he does, actually. Yeah, he's kind of funny.
Very well.
Yeah, Ken.
We'll make our way down. Thank you for coming up to get us.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. I actually have to do some errands, but the food is there, and Sultan is there, and Clinton, and all right. Good day. Istorbal, I think, as well. And as you all make your way, at this point, we cut back to you, Neil, as you are with Vanya. A few hours have passed, and you feel that in terms of attunement slots, how are you doing with attunement, actually, Neil?
I have 1, 2, 2.
2. Okay, so then it's fine, because Dara requires attunement as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. So it will be, she uses your wisdom, so 6 plus your proficiency bonus is 6 as well now. Yeah. So 12.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus 1. So yeah, plus 13 to hit. Yeah, that's the one. Amazing. Cool. Yeah, I see you did it all already, and Vanya starts to mention. I know you don't really like these kind of questions, Lilith, but do you miss us? I miss you a lot, you know.
Of course. Just where I was, it was very difficult to get out of there. Every day was a constant struggle. But, you know, I grew out of it, and I've managed to get enough strength to make my way back here. I know from your perspective, time was much longer. But for me, it was just under 2 months.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's understandable. I had a dream about you the other day. It was something weird. You were in a black cathedral, and there was...
A vampire?
No, it was like a deformed baby kind of monstrosity attached by an umbilical cord to this huge machine, like made of concentrical circles, and there were like tubes with creatures inside and items and different things, and he was sucking up the power, and you were there, and it was so random and so odd.
Was I trying to kill this baby?
It seems, I think so. You were not happy with it, that was for sure.
Okay. You see Lilith have like this kind of far-off look in her eyes where she's like, oh yeah, I gotta go kill another child.
It was a funny baby. He had no eyes.
Oh,
His eye sockets were empty.
Yeah, that
It
baby
was
sounds evil.
attached to a machine. It wasn't really a baby as such. It was the size. It was huge.
You said the baby had items with him. With it.
It was like he was attached to this machine with a cylindrical 3 tubes, and each of the tubes was filled with different things.
Was
Couldn't
there
recognize what they were, but
anything else particular about this baby?
I mean,
Did it speak?
his left arm was like very small. I remember that, like almost like he was missing some of, I don't know, like he was missing a part of it.
You said it was a black cathedral. Was it here on Aura or somewhere else you've never seen?
Somewhere, the place itself felt so alien. It was like the place itself was alive. Black, but it felt like the walls and the floor was alive somehow.
Huh, okay.
You make a history check, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I know who this is. I'm going to use...
You have a D12. I'm not sure if you want to use it on that.
It's Chibi Vecna.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to use the docent to help me.
Okay. All right. Amazing. So you can do the roll advantage, and you can add his modifier. It's written there. I believe.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. With a 21, you remember at some point you had a vision that was transmitted to you from Ilric Zalhonen, the other version of Azalin. There is the 3 clones. One of them you met in Dimin Liu, that he was helping you, and when he died, he passed on this message to you. There was like a vision, and he was like in chains in a place, and then he was killed by his other clone companion Zeldris Rex, so Axalin, with this kind of like tentacle through his chest. And the place where he was, it seemed like a black cathedral. Similar description, like the floor and the walls seemed to be alive somehow, and it felt really alien. And that is very likely to be Azalin Rex lair, whatever that is, lair.
Do you mind?
You could assume by that the creature, as Darkalos told you yesterday, and all this lore, maybe that somehow is that's probably the future Vecna.
Yeah. That is fine. Okay, this sounds quite serious. We'll have to go away for a bit of time to deal with this thing. That's definitely not a baby. It's someone we're not allowed to say the name of, and he's very powerful.
Oh wow! Is that the demi-deity or whatever you were talking about last night?
Yes. Yep. That's the one.
Oh wow! So it might not be a dream. Do you think it's a vision? Is that a future thing? Are you planning on going there?
I mean, if he's coming back, then I think I should be there to support my friends.
Yeah, I mean, if this is happening, it's gonna be happening everywhere, Lily. We need to protect Aura. We need to get to the core of this here. I wish I could help you, but as you see, we are gonna have problems of our own soon, as things are starting to look like. But I trust, I know 100% you couldn't have made me prouder than you already do.
Thank you.
That's okay. I never thought when I created you, I never thought you would be this wonderful thing. Really am proud. She kind of touches her hair, kind of like fixes it a little bit, blue big hair, you know? And as you are there with her on that, after that discussion that makes you feel hollow, and the rest of you are getting ready for breakfast, as you are arriving to the kitchen, Istorbal is there, and lots of food in front of you. He's eating like relentlessly, and
No,
you all have breakfast. And
still no meat.
yeah, completely, fully vegetarian once more. And as you are guys having breakfast and Lilith is having that, we'll have a little break if it's okay with you all.
Mhm.
So don't go anywhere. We will be back in around 10-ish. So thanks for watching and see you back soon. are back. Thanks again for watching as we continue our story in the wondrous world of Aura. Our heroes are here, taking a little break from the dreads of the domains, and you are just the rest of you are. Some of you are having lunch at the moment. That is being served there for you. Lilith, you are still with Vania on preparations of your arm. You guys can skip if you guys want. We could do a time jump to the celebration of the night. Otherwise, you can guys role play for a bit, whatever you prefer.
I have nothing to say. I will vote to skip.
Yeah, let's do a vote. Actually, what about the rest of you? Do you?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll to skip.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Amazing. So time passes as you are doing different things. You are with Vania most of the time, just catching up on the lost things, telling each other stories, everything that has happened these few months. Vania will tell you what happened to the Forek and how Flynn found his balance with his god, with Core. Was it Core, actually, if I'm correct, Mo? The god of the storm, actually?
No.
Or something like that?
No. They
No?
were
What
called,
was the name of...
They were called... God, why did they put me in...
Yeah,
I got
sorry,
it. I got it. It's okay.
Yep.
What did you say, Neil?
No, nothing.
No.
Za and Ta.
Okay, Santar, yeah?
Za
That's
and
right.
Ta. There was two of them.
Sa and Tar. Okay. Yeah. And how
Thunder, lightning.
he kind of found the balance with Santar, and how the forest has changed a lot, and things after his corruption and everything, he's just been unusual. Still not 100% fully himself, but the things have keep moving on, and the others, as Seltan will communicate and explains you everything that happened with the star and some of his friends and how some of the farmers, and he will explain you that all these people have taken rest around his village, even though there is a lot of settlements around. None of them are that close, so there has been a lot of people that just live here now, mainly for the festival. Others just come and go, so it's become like a place where, like a sanctuary of some sort, or sanctuary of curses, where people come and go, and it's the normal thing here. And as these conversations happen, the day starts to slowly shift. You see blues, purples, and pinks and oranges as the twilight starts taking over, and everyone is getting ready for the celebration. People are wearing their best outfits to see this celestial spectacle, as has been described to you, that no one really knows where it comes from and why it happens. But Vania, once she finishes fitting your arm, Lily, she will explain you that it will take a few hours to walk there. It's around 3 miles to the shrine, and then from the shrine to the viewing side of the celestial spectacle is around 800 feet, very specific for no reason at all. And yeah, so that's what will be happening later on, and everyone will gather, make a prayer, and say a few nice things for the salvation of Aura, and that's how things will go. And at this point, you're all reunited as you are getting ready and making your preparations. Seltan is there, Istroval, Darek, all of the saviors who are present at the moment are here with you. Cianthra will ask, I will hate to intrude, but this seems like something it will be good to. I don't really have many friends that I know anymore and stuff. And maybe before I go back home to look for whatever is left of my family, will you be okay if I join you guys to watch this spectacle? She will ask. She will ask you, Lilith, as you are the closest connected to the
This is
house.
Leandro asking.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't see why not. This is a festival for everyone.
Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, so I'll tag along if it's okay. Seltan will inform you. Well, I'll take my magical carpet. I always take it everywhere. If you want, we can use it to travel there. It will be fun, but only 9 of us can go. So maybe you guys can use it, or we can all walk together. I think it will be nicer to walk. Are you okay with that? I'll bring it in case you get tired. Yeah, the boar kind of agrees. You see this huge boar with the biggest tusks you've ever seen, like some gold kind of like closings and a proper war battle armor on it. And he's kind of like ferociously wiggling his tail in excitement.
I think
Cool.
Real, because he's kind of very old and everything, he gets tired quite a lot. So maybe
I agree.
you could, he could be on the carpet. That's kind of like when he gets like tired, he can just lay down on a carpet and be in combat still. You know what I mean?
That sounds amazing. I should be on the carpet.
Or perhaps he could just ride on the boar if you would allow it to.
No, I think the carpet is better.
But this would be an experience for you, Real. Riding on a wonderful creature as this.
Oh, that sounds
You
pretty
ever,
good, actually.
Cabal, you ever rode a boar before? You know what the bristles that do to your balls? You don't want to be riding a boar.
It might be good for Real.
I mean, I see this like one of those silly jokes that people say, like like a turtle folk enters a bar riding a boar. I like that one. I mean, not that we have turtle folks here, but Bloodwick, why don't you try to ride Clinton there? I'm sure you will enjoy it, right? You're not gonna try to harm my boar, are you?
Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll ride him.
As you do that, make an animal handling check as you see the boar starts kind of like sniffing you around and checking the shell and looking at you. Okay, let's see those rolls. Okay, with a 13, he seems like he kind of sniffs you first. He kind of like moves back, but then it takes a little bit of time, but he seems to be comfortable with you, and he kind of like bends in a way that his legs extend in his front and his back legs kind of like flex, and he allows you make a. Actually, you don't need to make anything. You just go on top of it, of the board. And in the moment you go on this will be happening outside. You're in the front yard, as you see on this. All these people are waiting. There is like around maybe 350 people maybe that are going to be walking with you as well, like all commoners and different races and farmers and all these different agriculture, like simpletons. And the boar just takes over, and as he does, make a strength saving throw, Bloodwick, as you see this boar just jumps, and almost for a second you feel like it's gonna tumble with you on top of it. You manage to hold yourself like in a way like you are one with the boar with a 19 strength saving throw. You just like fix, you both are one, and the boar just jumps into the air, tumbles, and kind of like holds you in the middle somehow that you don't even understand how it's possible to do that. And he kind of like lands in a cool pose and manages to not to follow anything. And he looks back and wiggling his tail, and you see Zeltan go like, "Oh, that was good. That was good. You're a good rider, man." He says to you, Bloodwick. That was awesome. Shazam! And he kind of like he unfolds this carpet that floats into mid-air. The carpet is huge. It's like you've never seen a carpet as big as this. It could easily fit 10 creatures on it. He looks at you, Bloodwick. You okay now?
I'm fine. I use my wonder pyrokinetic and fire firework in the air.
Oh wow, oh that's cool. Oh wow, wow. Look at these guys, and he's kind of like Vanya is there as well with you, and Istorval. All of them are like nodding, and you see Garrok. Oh wow, he throws a card into the air, and something very similar happens as well as the car explodes in the air randomly, and you all start walking real. The carpet is floating next to you. What do you do?
I get into it and just lay on it. Like, this is amazing.
As you lay, you kind of like see the carpet reacts to your presence there, and it kind of like you feel like a part of the carpet is nudging you. You know, it's not actually moving, but it's nudging you to do something.
What? Am I the only one in the carpet?
Yeah. What is the rest of you doing? Actually, the all there, Lilith, Istorva. I mean Lilith, Sway.
I mean,
Safira
if there's
kind of
space, I'll probably go on Clinton.
on Clinton, yeah, sure. Make actually no, you don't need to make anything on handle. As
gonna
you kind of like
try
extend
and
your
run
arm.
up, grab the tusk, use it to jump off, and then land on his neck.
Okay. What check will you like to do for this?
It's called a Legolas check.
You know what? You can use your wisdom plus proficiency for this check, because this is something you've done many times and you remember how to do. So go ahead and do that check. Wisdom
The
plus
Legolas paradox.
Yeah, and you're gonna do a Legolas jump there using your knowledge of how you've done it before many times.
Yep, you're gonna run up, do a little whistle for Clinton to kind of bow his head a bit.
Yeah,
And
that's how you
maybe-
do it with advantage, because he's helping you. Whoa, okay, nice, okay. With a 26, please describe to us how this looks, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, sure. She kind of has this kind of bit of a clumsy, slow run. But as she approaches Clinton, she whistles. So Clinton bows his head down and she grabs hold of the tusk. As she puts one foot on his tusk, he launches her up into the air and she spins around and lands on the back of his neck. The end.
There was some high agility shit.
Yeah, and you see like the body is like he kind of like making this sound, and it's like it looks super cool. Safira gets also on the carpet with you, Real. What about the rest of you? Anyone else getting in the carpet? So you got.
I've never seen Lilith be as acrobatic or athletic as that since I've known her. That is very unusual. Maybe it is something in the air here. But she doesn't even breathe. And Cabal is just very confused, scratching his head. And he just kind of sits on the carpet, thinking about what he just witnessed.
Okay. Sway, would you like to walk, or will you join them in the carpet as well?
I mean, I never rode on a flying carpet, so I definitely take it in and sit next to Rio.
Okay. Sianthra, Van Richten, they all kind of like awkwardly start getting in the carpet as well. Everyone kind of sits. And in the moment you sit, it's something weird, because you feel the carpet has got some kind of gravity on its own, but it's not very strong. So if something was to happen, you will still have potential and extra support from the carpet to keep you on, but you will still might need to react quickly to stay on it. Seltan is the last one. As he gets on the carpet, he sits with his legs crossed. Once more, he looks like a mix between a treant and a stone creature with a bark and a very unusual skin and super cool badass. He's got a huge bow, some swords, and all these different weapons and things dangling. Like he's got creature body parts also dangling, like eyes and claws and all these pendants, like very tribal kind of looking. And he says, "So what are you waiting for? Someone needs to tell the carpet to go, right?" And he looks at you, Real. I thought you knew about magic.
I thought it's your carpet. I wouldn't want to, like, I don't know the way. You know
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
I like you. Yes, that's a right answer. You're good. And he says once more, what does he say actually? What is the word? Let's come up with some word. Who wants to help me actually? What is the magical word to operate the carpet?
Yeah.
Yeehaw! Yeah, like you
Yeehaw!
was. Yeah, it does sound like that. Yeah, so he said, yeah! And you see the carpet starts flying mechanically. The carpet has its own turn, but one of you needs to use their action to actually say the word, and that same person or any other person will need to use an action to make the carpet dash if you want. The carpet, all he does, the carpet on his movement, in his turn is move. So you see the carpet moves like quite fast, like 80 feet up into the air. And you see like an aerial view of the house and the forest. You see it all looks amazing. The sky is so beautiful, like, and all these people on the forest. It's just like a really nice feeling, like how all these people, this community of people and animals, and how they live as well. Vania gets also on the carpet and in there as well. The rest, you see, they are walking with the people, and they kind of chanting and singing like all these tones that you recognize of Karzus and different local songs and stuff. And the people, they all seem quite excited with their best outfit. And as you are on the carpet flying, it takes a while. Is there anything any of you want to do while you're flying on the carpet?
I want to do grim psychometry to see who he had killed to get this carpet from. No, I'm joking.
Oh wow, that's, I don't actually remember, but I do remember I nearly broke it a few times. I do remember that.
Yeah, no,
But,
I'm joking. It's fine.
Yeah. But yes, as the carpet flies, at this point you see that the night is starting to take place on the sky as well, and all those pinks, oranges, and purple colors slowly turn into a deep midnight blue. You see thousands and thousands of stars, many more as you don't really see them on the domains of dread, and it feels like this sense of homecoming, even though you're not from this world. It reminds you a lot of home, apart from the golden stars that keeps flickering in the stars on the sky from time to time, ruining the beautiful experience. Eventually, as you traverse this forest, you pass the place where you arrived from. That is actually this shrine with this statue of a woman holding two scales, and it seems to be on the distance. You fly that over, and a few feet away, you see that what it seems to be a cliff, and underneath it there is like a cascade and some kind of lower lands, and this is a perfect place. From here is like a observatory of some kind. It's all natural, but it's a much higher ground with this huge rock, and the sky, you can see the whole like 360 degrees from here. As you look all around, all you see is the sky. There is like a big opening on the ancient trees, and it happens pretty natural. You see that because the terrain, how the rain has molded the mountains, and this something to do with the cataclysm maybe. It seems a bit like a very sheer cliff going down. Cliff. Yeah. And you arrive there. The carpet stop. Make everyone dexterity saving throw, please. Suddenly. You all have advantage. Forgot to say, that's what I meant by the gravity of the carpet itself. So all dexterity saves to stay in the carpet or strength save are with advantage, because the carpet is helping you as such. Okay, you got a 23 sway, dexterity save, Bloodwick as well, please. Claudio is with you as well. I keep forgetting Claudio. So many NPCs. Claudius is there as well, and he will have had a conversation about Karsos with Vania, actually. And Vania has been putting quite a lot of interest on Claudio and how he became what he is, and they are like involved in conversation quite a lot as well. Vania is very impressed that an imp has actually become a follower of Karsos and how he's changed his skin, and all these conversations happen. The ones, all of you are cool in the carpet. Clinton also stops suddenly, and you are fine as well, Bloodwick. Lilith, make a dexterity save for Clinton as well, right, as Bloodwick did. He is helping you with this, Lilith, as he noticed that you are not fully prepared. Wow, okay. Damn it, you don't need his help. And all of you stop suddenly, as in the sky, you start to see Vania starts talking to the crowd and said, once more, like every year, all of us united, we celebrate the salvation of Aura. Things that happen, the shadows, the darkness, all is all gone now, thanks to Karsus and all the people who believed that there will be a better future. And this is you. And that's why we are here, to celebrate unity, community, and all those values that we... And the speech goes on for a while, as I'm not that great at improvising these speeches. So eventually everyone starts to clap and cheer. Like, and food, people have brought their own picnics and things, and start putting like blankets around, and drinks and music, and campfires are starting to be lit up all around you. And Vania will come to you guys and say, well, things will happen at midnight. I warn you, this is quite unusual, and it seems a bit scary, but it's the most beautiful thing probably all of you have seen. So just look into the sky. And as you start focusing on the sky, you see what I just put on the screen. Imagine there is no creatures there, you know? So imagine all those visual effects that you see on the screen there. You see like different colors, like blues, yellows, all these unusual patterns start appearing in the sky. If you could make the picture smaller more, I'm not sure if it's gonna work because it's quite a large size, but if you could go around it a little bit. So you see like all these flares of fire appear on the zone. First, like tiny stars seem to be falling, creating all these different effects. You see like greens and blue lightnings, swirls of magic, like all this arcane energy. All this is happening on its own, all in the sky as you keep looking at it. And it's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. Almost the music of the people who are playing and singing while this is happening matches the spectacle and the lights. It seems like the actual effects that are happening in the sky are in sync with what the people feel in here. And it's all like a one thing, like nature, arcane magic, divine's magic is all combined, and it all happens all on its own, just on the sky, like this spectacle of lights and magic all around you. An hour happens. It gets to this point where you are just overwhelmed with everything you are seeing, and it just feels like so surreal. You start to feel like you are in a dream, until far in the distance you hear a roar. As you all look, you see a huge dragon. Flames writhe his body, skeletal in certain parts. Blue light, these blue flames on his missing wings, is the biggest dragon you've ever seen in your life. And it breaks the harmony of this beautiful spectacle that happens in the sky. Riding this dragon, you see what it seems to be a goblinoid blue purplish creature dressed up as a jester. Behind him, there is what it seems to be an undead baby panda with chunks missing, like sewed all together, like he's been dismembered 1,000 times and put back together. It looks like a Frankenstein panda monster thing. Behind him, there is another around 12, 13 huge dragons as well, all looking similar to him, ridden by these rakan creatures that look like Sultan, but they seem to be undead. There is like fungus and mushrooms growing on them, and they are armed with weapons as well. What do you guys do?
This might be the entertainment, right?
Mm-hmm. You think that for a second. That is very likely to be.
I point towards it and just be like, are we expecting someone coming in on a flying transport? Or?
Vanya will say, "Oh no! Guys! This is bad! That's Grindelwald! It's not possible, we killed him! He's meant to be dead, how is he here? What are those?" And you start to see all these images I'm putting on the map, actually.
My sandals.
Yeah, so I'll put them one by one. So this is, let me just, yeah, they are now on the right layer. So this is how the smaller dragons look like. As you see there, that's a lesser death dragon. Then you have these ones, that is the one that Grindelwald is riding.
This one?
This, yeah, now I'm making it big. This is a greater death dragon. You see all these purple flames that seem to be powering it somehow. I don't know, do you guys see on your screen them getting bigger actually?
No.
No?
No, it's the same.
If you click on it and then
Yeah,
press Shift and Z.
zoom. Yeah, it should though.
There you go.
Yeah, now better?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how the greater one. That's the lesser. Let me just do it again. So Shift and Z. Or maybe I wasn't doing the Shift. Maybe that's why.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have, this is a roughly how the Rakans that are riding look like. Imagine they have weapons on them, but they seem to have all this vegetation kind of like encrusted to their undead. And these ones are riding the smaller dragons. There is like around 12 of those. And lastly, you see this beautiful goblin jester-like creature that is Grindelwald, also
Cute.
called the child catcher. Well, Vanya will tell you he looks very cute, but he's the nastiest thing you could ever imagine, and he will happily put your children into slavery without blinking his eyes twice. And as you see this happening, following that, you hear a murmur like, and you see the biggest undead horde as well, 1,000 strong, all coming from the very front of the north of the map.
Oh dear.
Straight away, all the saviors react. We have to get the people out. Let's go. And you see all these people start running, start screaming around. There is like a precipice in one side, and they have to go south. And you guys are there on the carpet. I think just maybe we should try to make it easy. Maybe it could be good if we all roll initiative. That will be a good thing. But give me one quick second. Let me show you more things on the map. Okay. So I'll need you to put yourselves in the map, and then we'll take it from there. So let's see the initiative is here.
Can you increase my size?
No, that's your normal size. What are you
Nope,
talking about?
you are like that now. That's your curse. No, I'm joking. Just in terms of squares, this map is huge. So each square is actually, hold on, let me just find you, Cabal. I'm trying to grab you. Each square is actually 16 feet.
Gotcha.
Oh, I lost you. Okay. You are behind Van Richten. Where are you? Okay, one second. Let me just get closer. Oh, yeah. There. Cabal. I'll get you out of there. Just get Lilith out too. Otherwise, I cannot grab you. Okay, now. So... Okay. Perfect.
Why 16 feet?
Because the map... Otherwise, I will have to make a map that it will have to be divided in 4. Because you guys are flying on the carpet. The carpet speed is 80 feet per round. So for me to actually get it right on the distance where you have to go, that's how it is. Yeah. So if you were to follow the carpet, you will move 2 squares. That will be roughly your movement. I'm not going to be picky with 2 feet, so it's fine. You know, hopefully that will not happen.
Is it showing or not?
Okay, let me just see. So yeah, it's all getting good. Do I have everything? So yeah, everyone in initiative. Oh, Sway is small as well. Sway, let me enlarge you as well.
I never know how to do the initiative there.
Okay, so you click in your
click on-
icon on your
on my
token,
icon.
your token in roll 20, and then
Okay.
roll initiative in your
I
character
did
sheet.
it already.
So then you will have add the initiative straight away.
Yeah, it's there, 10.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it's fine.
So how the first one didn't add? The first one was...
Yeah, because you need to click your token. Leave it clicked. Once it's clicked, then it won't add the first one. Now you can just, where you see the
Same
initiative,
anyway.
just click on your number and you can
Okay, I can change
rewrite
it.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Let me actually display the horde as well, that I didn't do. You guys seen this token before anyway. I used it in the past, but yeah, that's how the horde undead looks like.
Okay. Can we get rid of the pictures that are not here needed?
Yeah. I will do that right in a second.
Because I'm getting a little confused over how close we are to the enemy. And
the zombie horde needs to be there because they are moving underneath you. But I'll get rid of these 4. Far in the distance, you see the shrine of Karzus as well. Here, this is where you need to go. As the outsiders start, as the saviors start moving the people and kind of like immobilizing everyone, Vanya will shout, "Lilith! Outsiders, please keep an eye from above. We are about to evacuate everyone, but I need you to stay vigilant. For the undead, we need your help. Just make your way out." The creature that is riding the dragon will say, "Oh, there you are. Everyone, get the helm!" And they all point towards you. You see the whole 1,000 big horde, all the dragons. Everyone looks to you, Lilith, and your helm. So with that said, your task will be to get to the shrine, but keeping an eye backwards to make sure that the saviors manage to evacuate everyone and fight the remaining dragons. As you see, there is another 12 dragons there, so they will be fighting and going towards L17's place that they will be traveling down on that location to evacuate the forest quicker before the horde catch-ups. They will be fighting the dragons as well and making sure that all the people are okay while you guys escape and flight as well. Always keeping an eye to make sure they are okay before you go anywhere. Is everyone cool with that?
Mm.
All right. So with that said, Lilith, Neil, actually, you can start. Please roll a die for the saviors. D20. This will determine what happens with this first round with them. Okay. So go ahead. Are you there, Neil? You're mute.
That makes sense. I thought you were just ignoring me.
No.
I was like, that is rude.
No,
I
what were
would
you
like to use my D12 inspiration with this as well.
Oh, okay. All right, good. See how you roll. But yeah.
Okay. Well, 19.
All right, so it's very. Do you think I roll a natural 20? Up to you.
I don't think I can roll a natural 20. I'll probably roll a 1 if I roll again.
Yeah. Okay. So as you look, you see a flash on the sky, like a thunder and lightning, and there, appearing out of nowhere, you see two figures. One of them is a dwarf dressed in metal, this huge, super cool gold metallic armor, a huge hammer, like almost like a mini version of Thor, and he breaks into the storm and just appears out of nowhere. Next to him, there is what it seems to be a cleric. Also, I have the notes here. Is the Forek a dwarf? Yeah, he's a dwarf too, right? Mo?
Yeah, he's an Orin as well, yeah.
Yeah, he's an Orn, yeah. So you see as well an Orn next to him. He's dressed up in like robes, like clerical robes, and if you remind me, how does the Forek look like? I'm not actually 100% sure though. Do you remember, Mo?
Falling away again. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of more needed here. I'm sorry.
But
I know he's a cleric of nature. So
a cleric of life.
He's a cleric of
life.
Yeah.
Life cleric. Yeah.
So he doesn't harm anyone. And
so let's say he's got like a staff, like a made out of light kind of thing, like that. If it's cool with you.
And he's got like green lines. Like Garrick has red lines because he's a fire Orin, and then Finn had blue lines, and the Forek had like green lines going through him.
Okay, all right, yeah, because they are different types, yeah, of course. All right, and as you see them emerge from nowhere and teleport, as Finn used to do quite often. No, it doesn't, Neil. It's just. It's already got a +1, so your spell attack is higher. So it's cool, and they appear out of nowhere, and the combat from the saviors is looking good straight away. And now we move into the initiative. So round 1, as you are preparing to leave, you see that the greater dragon, Rhythm and Grindelwald, flies close to the carpet, and as he does, all of you will be in the carpet, Bloodwig, if that's okay. I'll just put you on the carpet, yeah? Yeah.
I thought I was on the ball.
Yeah, the boar, at this point, as everything is happening, the boar goes with Vanya and the others, and kind of like he propels you into the carpet. He kind of tumbles you up, and he makes this jump, and you just like go on the carpet, as if that's cool with you.
Okay.
As you know, the carpet is gonna be much faster than the boar, and the boar seems to be going towards all these other dragons. You see that the dragon opens his mouth, and you feel like a necrotic damage going, expanding into this cone, and all of you feel it. It's like a blackening energy of hatred. And as he does that,
Oh my god, someone give the dragon a mint!
his breath smells like a rotten death. So as he uses his cataclysmic breath, I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. The good news, the damage is not that bad. The bad news, if this damage reduces you to 0, you die and turn into a zombie straight away. No death saves. All right. I won't
guess
tell
I'll
you what the
use my
DC. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Okay. Also, if you roll a 1 or a 2, you will follow the carpet. I think
I
that's
think
right.
I'm gonna use that D12.
Okay.
That might be okay.
Yeah, no, I think I won't tell you what the DC is just to make it more interesting, but Dark Colors 19, okay. So all of you actually save. You should have advantage, Bloodwig, but you roll a natural 20, so you don't need it. You can't go any higher than that. Claudio as well, dexterity save for him as well. I'll do Sianthra and Van Richten will use a legendary action to succeed. Sianthra will take the damage. They both failed as well. Okay. I will, as you fail, anyone who failed, there is no one actually. Yeah, amazing. Claudia is super cool as well. So all of you take 25 points of necrotic damage on a success, otherwise 50 on a failure. Like I said, if this damage reduces you to 0, you die and turn into a zombie straight away. However, as we used before, is potentially you could kill that zombie and then eventually maybe you could revivify him. I won't be that much of an asshole to kill your character forever. So yeah, that's also an option, but that will take a little bit of time maybe. We'll have to see. We can do some saves. We'll find out a mechanic as we go along. That will finish the Death Dragon's turn. He would actually put himself right there next to you, very close to the carpet. And after him, it will be Grindelwald.
But before him, I'm going to use a legendary action and do a fireball on it.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Because I can do that now, while I'm out here. But it's just a level 3 fireball. I guess I get Grindelwald on the dragon.
Yeah, you see the other 2 dragons. Yeah, you could get Grindelwald. Grindelwald is on top of the dragon. I just move the dragon and know him. Yeah. As you are... actually, let me do a check for 10, 12. You say you're casting at 3rd level, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Grindelwald he got a 20 on his check, so he will know that you are casting it at 3rd level only, so he will save his counter spells for a better option, potentially. Okay, so they will make some saves.
Dex, yeah.
Dex save, okay, so let's start with Grindelwald. Okay. Ooh, okay. 13 plus what? Let's see. Oh, okay. Nope. With a 16, Grindelwald fell. The Death Dragon fails. The Panda fell. The Panda succeeds, actually. He got a 19, the Panda.
No, that fails.
That fails. Okay, yeah.
You need a 20,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let me just make sure. Let me just open his character sheet. Yeah, that's why. Surgical. Okay, now he's got a +4 on that. So yeah. Okay, so 23. So he's the only one who succeeds. All the other creatures fail. Okay. All right. So the damage is
22.
22. Okay.
Lots of ones. 2 ones.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good one. And this one. 1 second. About 11 for Grindemon, for Panda. And 22 for Grindemon as well. Cool. As you do the damage, Grindemon seems to be taking as much damage as he should. So does the dragon as well. He doesn't seem to be resistant to fire or anything like that. On Grindemold's turn, give me the helm and I will let you live. I won't cut your head off. You have one chance of this. Creature, he says to you, Lilith, shouting with this horrible grin.
She's gonna shout back saying, "You're the creature."
Oh, yes, okay, let's have to play like this, sure. And you see he starts moving his hand in the air, like in this motion, like a circle. And as he does, you see 4 balls of fire, like a huge, like a swarm of meteors start materializing into the sky. From these 4, 3 of them go towards the people and the crowd who are trying to escape and the saviors, but 1 of them goes towards you. I need you all to make another dexterity saving throw. This
I'll
one for us.
counterspell. Try to
As you
counterspell.
counterspell, he was counterspell you.
Yeah.
Back.
I
you,
use counterspell.
yeah, we're doing a normal level one.
I
Yeah.
don't have counterspell.
Okay, so then he will counterspell you. Let me just mark off his spell quickly. One second. Remember, Lilith, you have a legendary resistance to succeed as well if you fail in any spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just mark this. Actually, this is my apologies, real. Even though it's a normally a spell, it's an ability actually that he has. So just take off don't mark off the counter spell. You wouldn't be able to counter spell it for this instance because it's an ability he has. I see that the stats of this meteor swarm is not a normal one; it's slightly different. It does less damage than the original one, so it's not a spell as such. It's just an ability he can do once per day. So let's forget the counter spells and all that. All right. Okay. Did anyone go less than 19?
I'm going to use my inspiration and reroll that.
Oh, well, you should have said it before, yeah? Damn you, yeah?
Yeah, I got under 19.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to use mine, but I got to roll first. What am I doing? A dex roll?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
So I can't use it?
No, it's fine. Use it.
Wait, what have I done? No.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Lilith, if you want to use a d12, I think actually you used it already. Yeah.
I haven't used it already.
Yeah. You
I
did.
was going to use it, but I accidentally rolled with an advantage.
Yeah, because you used it. No, in the end you didn't. Yeah, you didn't use it because
Yeah.
you said that they would roll quite well. So please go ahead. So I guess you use your inspiration by rolling with advantage.
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Because I rolled with 11.
So you have an 11, and then you do the d12
Yeah.
on top if that's what you want. Yeah, no problem.
For dirty 20.
Okay. So that's actually a save. So I think everyone got higher than actually Bloodwick. You failed. Do you want to add that d12 to your roll as well?
Nah, I'm gonna take it like a man.
All right. Sure. You might regret it. Whoever of you fell will take 70 points of damage, 35 fire, and 35 bludgeoning. Whoever succeeds will take 35.
Ouch.
As this swarm of meteor materializes in there. The saviors and the people, you see people shouting and screaming at these huge spheres or huge radius spheres appear out of nowhere as these meteors explode everywhere. With this bonus action, he will say, he just turns his hand and it does a swirl, and you see a wraith appears out of nowhere as well, and he goes close to all of you. And he will take his turn straight away, and that will finish Grindelwald's turn. While the wraith takes his turn, think of what you want to do, Bloodwick, and yeah, that will finish that. Let me find the wraith now, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, it's here. Okay. He's a bit too big. So for the squares, just think that you guys, it's not that you guys became 60 feet tall now, it's just that the squares is better like this. Otherwise, it's going to be very messy. So remember, on your turns, one of you needs to use their action if you want the carpet to dash. Otherwise, the carpet will just fly its normal speed. All right, and the wraith is there, right? You can see him now, can you? Yeah, he will appear there next to you, Lilith, and he will try to attack you. Okay. Yep. All right, I got his character sheet here. Life drain. Good luck for him with your armor class. Oh, okay. Nope, that will. That's a 25 hit you.
Yep.
Okay. As he hits you with this, you will take 21 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
22.
Okay, you are fine. If you were to fail, you will have lose that damage on 21 points of. You lose 19 necrotic damage. You will have reduced your maximum HP, but you are fine. So yeah, cool, and that will finish that. How are you guys doing? Actually, I need to know because it's just do a quick check on your turn. Bloodwick, you are next. How are you doing in HP, actually? You were not raging.
77.
Okay, all right. So please, what would you like to do?
I will rage. And I'll use my action to dash the carpet.
All right, good choice. So I believe you have permission to move the carpet, so you can move the carpet 160 feet if you can, please. And I will follow you with I'll follow your icons behind.
How many, sorry?
Yeah, 160 feet. The carpet speed is 80. So yeah, oh, amazing. Okay, and I'll follow with everyone. The wraith will stay there. He's not moving with you guys, but yeah, the rest of you are. Cool. Good choice, and that will end your turn, Bloodwick. Anything else from you?
Bonus action. I just rage my bonus action. Can't remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Amazing. Good choice. That will be the movement of the carpet. So instead of moving this turn 80 feet, he moved 160. So the carpet turn is done as well. Lilith, actually, who got higher passive perception than 18? Whoever of those who has higher passive perception than 18, you can guys make a perception check, please.
Mine is 18.
Okay, so yeah, make a perception check.
But I am exhausted, so it's December.
Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, that is actually enough. Yeah, you both notice underneath the carpet there is something dangling from it. It's kind of attached to the carpet. As you see it, it kind of appears out of nowhere. It seems to be like a floating hand, The shape of it is similar to what you saw on the hand of Vecna. It's got like a goldeny kind of like veins, like an unnatural glistening skin, sharp claws, and this hand is there. And as you guys see it, it will take its turn as this Vecna's living hand will try to hit one of you. Let me just roll 3. Okay, so 3 will be, who is that? Bloodwick. He will try to do a forcing fist attack on you. That's a natural 1, so it will miss you dramatically. And that will be the end of Vecna's living hand. After that is your turn, Real. What would you like to do?
We have to go to the temple. I guess we have to get Lilith to the temple. Bonus action first. I'm going to try to dispel that hand.
Okay.
With the crown just flares. I'll try to dispel. I guess when I use the crown, it's 3rd level, right?
Yeah.
It must be the minimum. So I'll have to roll, I imagine.
What I need you to do, this is a very unique item. So if you want to dispel it, you can do a contested Arcana check with Grindelwald. Because his magic, what is flowing through it, is not a normal, it's a living hand, so it's not actually a spell itself, but it can be dispelled if you are successful on this. So are you happy to do that, actually, or do you prefer to do something else knowing that?
I mean, it's a bonus action, so it's fine.
Okay.
I'll use my inspiration to make it a normal check, because I have disadvantage.
Okay, all right. So Grindelwald has, let me just have a look. So yeah. Okay, I think you are gonna be successful here. He's got a +6 though, but actually +11. So yep. Oh no, damn you. Okay. Yep. As you are actually trying to do this, Grindelwald roll a 7. So 7 + 11 is 18, and he hasn't have anything to aid it. You see the hand just vanishes.
And then with my action, I'm going to say, Lilith, come with me, and I'm going to dimension door.
If you want to leave.
Yeah.
As you are about to dimension door,
Yeah.
you think to yourself, if you do that, I mean, Vanya asked you to keep an eye to make sure they are actually surviving too before you leave.
Yeah, but there's lots of heroes left. It's only 2 of us living.
Yeah, I mean, up to you. You do you.
I think he wants Lilith, so yeah, I'm going to use sorcery point to double the distance, so I can do 1,000 feet.
Okay.
So I'll go all the way.
All right.
If Lilith will come, Lilith will have to say yes, but
Yeah, Lilith, are you willing to be dimension doored? You will have to leave Claudia behind.
Yeah, go on.
Actually, is Claudia alive, actually?
Claudio didn't do a dex save for the last one, actually.
Yeah, just quickly just do that 1 second.
No, he's dead.
No, it should be. What's his max?
84 is his max. So he took 25, no, because he succeeded on the first one.
He succeeded the first one?
Yeah. With the dragon breath, he succeeded. Then with the meteor storm, he failed right now. So that will be 95 damage. So
Oh yeah,
Claudius
down.
Yeah,
No, he's
Claudio
immune.
is
He's immune to fire. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, actually, yeah, is it the Meteor Swarm? Yeah, it is fire, right?
You said
Blood.
35
that's-
fire, 35
Yeah, yeah.
bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. So he will still be just alive. Let me just make sure on
Yeah, he's
this.
got 24 hit points left.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So yeah, you teleport with that, and yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else from that will be your bonus action, real? So what would you
That will
like
be
to do?
my action.
Your action.
Bonus
okay.
action was to dispel magic. My action is to teleport.
Okay, perfecto. So then, yeah, you are. Yeah, it is fire. Actually, no. Yes, the swarm of meteor is half fire and half. Yeah. So then he will be fine. Yeah, 35. Yeah, cool. Amazing. And then that will finish your turn. After that is you, Cabal.
I don't think I can actually do anything because I can't move the carpet. I've only got 35 movement speed, so I can only go to one end of the carpet to the other end, and I can't really go anywhere.
Don't you have any range? I guess it's too far away.
I mean, we're already 160
feet away from that.
Well, over 200. I don't think I've got anything that's gonna
Hmm.
do enough damage and help in this situation.
Okay. You can dodge if you want. That will give you advantage on saves.
This makes things a little redundant, but I mean, everything else I think I've got is all 30 feet away, and I don't think I'm gonna get. Just double check one thing.
Okay.
Let's see, 30 feet. Da, 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 da. Is Saphira with us as well?
Yeah, cheese. Let's say that cheese. But in terms mechanically, she won't take damage or anything. She's just.
Can we use her as a riding vehicle? Can she like transform into maybe like a giant eagle or I don't know?
Yeah, she could do that, but in the moment that happens, she will then take damage though if she's flying around with someone on top. So I don't know. I haven't really asked Julia if she's okay with it, but we could just do it. I'm sure she will be okay with it. But if something happens to her character, I'm not taking a responsibility for it. I'll tell you right
We're
now.
just literally. I'm just trying to think of what actually we can do because we're just sitting kind of ducks in this situation. So I'm trying to get out of it in a way.
Yeah. I mean, you could hold your action. You know the dragon is following you. He's gonna come closer to you in a second. You could try to do things like that. If you have any spells, anything that you could do, you have a lot of other abilities. You have different things.
The dragon's not the problem. It's Grindelwald. That's the problem. He'll got literally got no one with ranged with us. Not anymore now. So I'm going to say we cannot sit here. We're sitting ducks. That dragon is going to get to us, and whatever that creature is that's trying to attack us, he's going to take us out. We need to split up. We need to attack from different angles. And I'm going to say that. And I'll say, Saphira, take Bloodwick, and if you can carry one other, Claudia, you're with me, and I will grab Sway, and I'll look towards Sianthra and what's his name again?
Van Richten.
Van Richten. Can either one of you fly?
Sianthra will kind of like, not really.
Then stay on the carpet and go a different direction. And I'm going to, if you allow me, I'm going to grab Claudio. And I'm going to see if you allow me to grab Sway and fall off.
You can take 2 people on her. She's a large
Is
creature.
there anyone else?
I'm not going on her.
Claudio is not counting.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry. I maybe someone else who cannot fly you could take, because I just remember I have the wings of flying.
okay,
cloak.
so you can fly, right?
So so is there someone else
how
who
much
cannot,
how far can you fly? What is the speed on that? Just check it, because it might be
yeah.
working for you. The carpet flies 80 feet, so I'm not sure how fast the eagle is, though.
We need to split up in the sense of we need.
Yeah, no, that's good thinking.
Okay, so my wings of flying cloak works for 1 hour or until I repeat a command as an action.
Yeah.
And it gives me 60 feet flying speed.
Okay, so still the carpet is faster though. So if you dash, you will be 160 with the carpet. So I know you want to.
Okay, so then,
you guys do you know. I don't want to involve
I was just thinking
do anything,
that
but
Cabal is just saying now that he's gonna grab us and fly off. So I'm just like saying maybe if you wanna do that, maybe grab someone who cannot fly.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's fine. Just last thing, Sianthru, can you heal?
Yes, I can heal you.
Okay, that's fine. I'll shove Claudio to Claudio with not with me. I'm gonna make Sway hold him. I'm going to jump off with what's it call it? Van Richten.
Also, the eagle is got 60 feet speed, so you will actually be slower if you go on the eagle, though. Up to you, though.
No, I'm not getting on the eagle. I'm gonna grab Van Richten. We're going to just plummet towards the ground, and just before we hit towards the ground, I want to make a. I'm gonna do bonus action.
Say, what are you doing? What are you doing? I have the ring of Featherfall, but it only works for me. And
that's fine. You don't need it. It's fine. I'll just say he's fine. Trust me, and I'll drop and I'll fall as far as possible. And just before we get close to the ground, I'll bonus action spread my wings, and then carry him and.
Perfect.
Go into the kind of the bushes to kind of hide away from this creature, this dragon, and then potentially.
You are just to describe to you, as you are falling, you see hordes of undead on the floor, very close.
We're not getting anywhere till just the top of the tree line. I'm assuming there's trees everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll just do that. I'm just trying to split up from this situation.
Perfect. So just put yourself where you will think you will land.
How far? How far up are we, and how far do we go?
Yeah. Let's say, how far from the ground would you like to be, actually? Because that will have been a choice you guys would have made in the beginning. So Bloodwick, you were the first one who operated the carpet. How high from the ground would you like to be?
Probably about 15 foot.
Okay. All right. Cool. So in this case, as you go down, Cabal, it's easier to hide, but it's still, you're not that far away, from them.
That is fine. So both Van Richten and I will drop off.
Okay.
Bonus action, and I will be carrying him while I'm flying at the moment.
Okay. Perfect.
And if I don't know how. I don't understand the movement thing, so I guess we'll just stay there for now, and we're below the carpet, I guess.
You have 30 feet of movement, right? Normally, so it's
35,
2 squares.
Yeah.
So 2 squares. Yeah, because each square is 16. So let's say 2 squares roughly.
But I moved 1 square to him, and then a square to jump off. So.
Yeah. So let's say, because that would have been falling down kind of movement, so it wouldn't have really, it's just dropping, So if you want to move 2 squares, that's fine.
Okay. We're 30 feet below the carpet.
Okay. Cool. All right. Amazing. After your turn, Cabal, as you, Van Richten says, "Oh, thank you, Cabal. Oh, that's good." Sway, you are next.
Okay, so we are too far from here. I'm just gonna load the crossbow and take a shot. Okay. Yeah, my crossbow is 300
Yeah,
20.
you can just measure it. Let me just make sure. I think it should be okay though. There is 190. Yeah, I think you can get to. Would you like to shoot the wizard, goblin thingy, the panda undead, or the dragon, or the wraith? They're all there.
No, the awful little creature.
Okay, so green them all.
It looks like something out of Blinsky's dream.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he could have been created by Blinsky if he was Blinsky was making Frankenstein
Okay,
monster.
so I'm gonna hit him with what is it? Fire damage.
Okay, perfect. So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh no, sorry, that was wrong thingy. Sorry.
Oh no, really, this is a health check.
Oh no,
Lily.
it is actually. Okay.
Wow. Okay. So okay, let's see the rolls because okay, 21 to hit, right? Is the would you roll twice? Okay,
Yeah.
So why roll twice? It will be
I
the
don't know.
first one, no? Yeah. So the first one will be 15 to hit, right?
I don't understand what it rolled.
No, the first one, he just click on the damage.
Okay, the damage only. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah,
let's
sorry.
use the
Second is
second
worst
roll.
one,
Yeah.
21,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, 21 will hit. The damage comes automatically. So yeah. So you wanna do. So it will do 15 piercing plus the fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So 21 points of damage total. Yeah, you'll see that Grindemol tried to move out of the way, but he's not fast enough, and the arrow kind of like gets stuck on his shoulder and he sizzles. Ow! Damn you! He says, like with this, looking at you, like making eye contact. You'll pay for that. Anything else from Sway?
I have only one shot, right, from this because
Yeah.
Is there an action to do your boots? Or is that a
Oh yeah.
bonus
What
action?
is the to fly with the cape? Is it an action or a bonus action?
it's an action. 1 second. It's just here. Wings are flying. Action.
Oh, do it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're stuck on the carpet. Okay.
Yeah. For now.
Yeah, for now.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't have anything else really.
Okay.
Could I actually? Is there anyone I could grab that, or not really anymore? It's not really.
Anyone that what? Say it again.
Who cannot fly? Who should I help or something?
I mean, you're all flying on the carpet, so.
Yeah. Okay. So then it's fine. Done.
All right. Lilith, let's say that Van Richten will. I mean, Sianthra will go in your turn as well, Lilith.
Okay.
And Claudio, I mean, Van Richten will go on yours, Cabal. Okay.
Sounds good.
Just to make it simple. So you can ask Van Richten what to do, and he will do it for you. So let's go to that. So what would you like Van Richten to heal you? He has healing. If you are looking rough, he will offer some healing, Cabal, just so we don't get that out of the way.
Are we all close? Does he have a mass cure wounds?
He does have mass cure wounds, yeah?
Yeah,
He
let's
could
do
actually
that.
do that.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
While,
Yeah, so
while
you
we're
will,
still close to the party.
Okay, so just quickly, he will do mass cure wounds using his. Let me just see here. Yeah, perfect. Mass cure wounds. He heals 18 points, so all of you will heal 18 points of the healing. Is 6 creatures. So yeah, Sway. Yeah, I think it's 6 of you just there.
Yeah.
So the ones who are
Including
there,
yourself.
all of you Sway. So 18 points of healing.
18
sorry.
points. Okay, nice.
18, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so mark that off, and that will have happened in your turn. And then Lilith, Sianthra will offer some healing as well for Claudio and you. I mean, not
Might
to
be
you,
fun,
because you're
yeah.
not there. To Claudio, I mean, sorry. As requested by Cabal.
Okay.
So she will go ahead and let's see what she can do. She should have a lay on hands, right? Yeah. So she will do lay on hands on Claudio. And as she does that, yeah, Claudio will heal. So yes, okay, here. Sorry, there's so many. Her character sheet is a novel as well. Yeah, perfect. Here. Okay, so Claudio will heal 35 hit points, and he's not poison or disease, but he will remove that. So she will do that with her action. So Claudio put in 35 hit points to him.
Claudio is a disease, he'll die.
Thank you, lady. Funny lady. Okay, no problem, little one. And yeah, that will Lilith. Claudio is there. You could operate Claudio first if you want, or yourselves, whatever you guys want. Lilith and Claudio. What will you guys do?
Oh, I thought Claudio was Mo was going to operate Claudio.
No, I was saying that actually up to you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Van Richten. I was saying that Van Richten goes on Cabal's turn, but that's all.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So
No problem. And is Claudio on his own or is he with Cabal?
he's on his own.
He's with Sway right now. He's next to Sway.
He is, right?
Next to Sway and Sianthra. The four of them are in the carpet with Bloodwick. And Cabal and Van Richten have plummeted down 15 feet to the floor and are kind of hiding-ish.
Okay. Well, he will then ask Sway. Yep. Is there anything I can do to help? Let me know.
Yes, Sway. Claudio asks you. Yeah, what can I do?
I don't know, just make sure you don't fall off the carpet.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm
fine. I'm holding on.
Okay.
Claudio can heal, actually. I'm not sure if you want him to use that. He's got Cure Wounds as well. Or he could try to shoot the creature. I think he's on range to hit him, maybe. I'm not sure, actually. What is his range?
Too far.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's too far, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, up to you.
Yep, he can't really do anything either. So
You want him to dodge, maybe?
yeah,
He has
no auto dodge.
advantage. All right, perfect. Okay, and then it comes to you, Lilith.
Right.
As you are there, standing on the temple, on the shrine of Karsus, you know it will take a few rounds for you to actually open it. It doesn't open automatically. So you could start prayer and roll a d6. Actually.
1. No.
Okay, you wanted to roll low. It will take 5 turns to open. So 1 is already passed, so it's 4 now.
All right. From how far they are, from how far we are from the others, how long is it? How long would it likely take for them to get here? Like 2 turns, 3.
So in terms, if they were to dash all the way, it will take 4 turns. If they were dashing, the way I calculated it, it was 5 turns if you are dashing on the carpet.
Okay.
Each turn. So far you're doing good, So if someone keeps on the carpet, the problem is in the moment you guys are not in the carpet, then you're gonna be slower, and then the ones who stay slower are gonna potentially die and be left behind. That's the problem you encounter. I know it feels frustrating, but the carpet is your fastest way to move.
Yep.
But
And rituals take 11 minutes, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it will be
Okay.
10 rounds.
Sorry?
It will be 11 rounds, no? I think 1 minute is 10
more
rounds.
than that.
110 rounds.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, no,
In that
that's not
case,
good.
I will activate my. Why does it say anti-magic halo?
Yeah, anti-magic halo, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I will activate.
Because it does give you advantage against magic, So
Yep.
anti-magic, outside magic, yeah. Cool. So you activate your halo, and as we described before, you see all these little gears and tiny cogs. Cogs. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Cogs on Lilith, kind of like creating a crown around
I mean,
it.
you said it, tiny
Don't
cogs.
say anything. Don't say anything. I knew
Yeah.
you were gonna say anything. Just
Fine.
don't.
Your
Cisco
little
had
tiny,
a dirty mind.
tiny cogs just flying across above your head.
Fabio. Okay. Anything else for Lilith?
No, nothing else.
All right. Cool. So these puppies will dash, both of them, and place themselves here, like that. And that will have been it, because they use their actions to dash.
I mean, what's the dragon movement?
These
90?
ones, the smaller ones, they have 100 feet of movement.
200. Okay.
The larger ones, you will see when he moves soon. Actually, I'll tell you, the larger one is got 120 feet, and the smaller is 100. So if they dash, they get there. Okay, and that's all they can do. The undead Rakans and the creatures on top, the undead Rakans, now that they are kind of close to you, they will use some attacks on you guys, whoever is on the carpet. So they will probably shoot the ones on the carpet to start. So you see that they're carrying some acid feel, kind of unusual looking guns of some sort, similar technology to Vania, but more arcane rather than mechanical kind of thing. And it will be 2 attacks on them. So 1 attack on you, Bloodwick, and 1 attack on you, Sway. The attack for you, Bloodwick, it will be a natural 20. I'm sorry for that.
I used luck on it.
Okay, so let me re-roll it, mark it off. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That's a 6, so that'll be a 13. That will miss you.
Yep.
For you, Sway, will be an 18.
Is my armor class 18 now or 19?
It will have been -1 now.
Okay,
because
so in that case it hits.
Okay, as he hits you, you will take 10 points of acid damage as this kind of like acid blast explodes on you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Okay, you can uncanny dodge, then you reduce to 5 instead of 10. And the goblin, the little panda, you see he's kind of holding his gun, holding an action because he's way too far to reach to you. So he will hold his action to potentially throw a shot before on his turn afterwards. Okay. And then after that will be a legendary action from the dragon. The dragon, you will use his legendary action to actually move. Let me see, because here, I'm sorry, I have like 20 things open. And then after this turn, we'll finish here, guys. So I know it's taking a little bit. All right, so he can move. Yeah, he can. Let me see what it does on the legendary action. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he will move half of his speed. That'll be 60. Cool. And that's what he will do for his legendary action. I'll move him here. Okay, so from there. Yeah, okay. Cool. And that will be the first legendary action from the dragon. Yeah, and he will move there. Cool. And then who else is left? The horde will move as well. They move quite a bit down. Like they move 10. How many did I put? Okay, let me just roll just to make it fair. Yeah, okay. So they move 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But they are underneath, so they are not able to get anywhere. And that will be the end of that. And then lastly, the dragon will take his second legendary action to move closer again, another 60 there. Okay. And as the dragon gets closer to you, and you guys are in this situation that is very unique and very unusual and very disconcerting, as the dragons do a lot of damage and there is a lot of creatures all around you and things are looking really bad, we will end tonight's stream there. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry, players, for putting through this horrible torture, but yeah, it has to be done. What can I do? But yeah, I hope it wasn't too much. Thank you very much, guys. Once more.
Thank you.
Send help. Somebody that's watching, send help.
Yeah, thank you very much again. Have a good evening. And yeah, well, thanks to Darren Curtis and James Webster for the music and art. It's really cool. Thanks to all of you who are here every week. We will see you on Tuesday for the Seal Pages of Verglass. There is a lot of super fight going on there. Or Wednesday or next week here. Until then, stay magical and keep it sleazy. And yeah, love you all. Bye-bye. All the best. Say goodbye, guys.
Did you say
Goodbye.
keep it sleazy?
Yeah, I said keep it sleazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good night. Take care. Bye-bye.